Squad, Joe. Listen to this pod show. Worldwide, bro, you know how the vibe go. Facts and law, we give it to you real and raw. Facts and law, yeah, we give it to you real and raw. Real and raw, real and raw.
Check it out, man. Facts and Law, back with another episode.
Yeah.
We happy to be home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's good.
If this y'all first time checking us out, shame on you.
Shame on you. Come on,
Do
man.
us a favor. Hit the like, subscribe to this joint, share this joint, drop a comment
All that good
below.
shit. Yep.
All right? Because y'all know how we doing this. We building this thing brick by brick.
That organic
That's
shit.
the only way.
You
What's
did.
good?
What's up, Joe?
I'm loving the shirt.
I love the shades. I see what you did there. That was
man.
pretty
It's about
smooth.
time I got me some
hey,
good
man,
shades,
that's
man.
good. I like that. Keep Godson off of them. You know what I'm saying? hey, JJ, stay off the glasses, bro.
Do y'all usually wear shades on the show?
No, this is my first time.
You know, it's been growing.
Should we all put our shirts
I
on?
mean,
them on.
take
I
your
need to
time.
Put them
have
on.
somebody
Put
out
them
here,
on.
because I'm already
You
feeling
want
embarrassed
to?
with my outfit.
For me.
Got you. All right, here. But you know, sometimes the lights get a little bright.
It's my first time, you know, and then it's not dark. Like I can see.
Yeah.
It's
It's
like
not.
it look like it's dark, but it's not.
Yeah,
I can see clear.
It's just they tinted. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Look, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all plan this? Or?
No,
Actually, we didn't.
no.
But we also knew after a certain point we was gonna start wearing shades because we going Hollywood.
We were supposed to.
I like that though.
Yeah, we
I
was-
wish I would have had
We
some
were supposed to
shades.
have been started that.
Yeah.
But we
prepared.
did because I think I was kind of mad about some things, but I'm over it. You
I'm
know?
over it. It
You
is
seem
what
like
it
you
is.
get mad about things.
I'm a Leo.
Oh. Oh God, I need a drink. Can I get some more?
Absolutely.
I just got into a little discrepancy with a female Leo.
Yeah.
And I'm
How did it go?
actually I have a really good friend who is actually also my expat is a Leo. We get along really well, but yeah, it seems like you guys are similar to Taurus in the way that once you feel some type of way about something, it's hard to get you out that groove until you ready.
I'm better now.
I can say that. I can
Better
see
now.
that being true.
Hey, look,
Good.
I was worse. I think I'm better now.
I'm glad
Yeah.
that you're progressing.
How you treat your women?
Well, my wife.
Oh, okay. How do you treat her?
One married man.
I
Right?
treat her 100 times better than I used to treat her.
Okay.
Yeah,
so-
learning process.
Gotta
Oh,
know.
for sure. For
Yeah.
sure. I was a young pup. You know, I had to get, whipped into shape, you know?
Whipped into shape.
But you were willing, you were open to
Yeah.
grow. You know
Once
what
you
I'm saying?
decide to
good.
get married,
Suggestion.
you know what I'm saying? It's a
Yeah.
compromise. I feel like.
Yeah, but you trusted her to do that.
Oh, for
you
sure.
know what I'm
Hell
saying?
yeah.
Because you could have easily been like, oh no, I want a divorce. It's
Oh,
not you.
hell.
Whoa.
How long married? How
Well,
long
you say
married?
words like that.
5.
5 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
It-
It's in it for a lifetime.
It'll be
It's
5
been-
in September.
It's been 5 years.
Well,
No. The marriage was.
the marriage. So we got married in November of 2019.
Damn.
Yeah.
That was.
But
that
then
was
we had
before the shutdown.
that was
Yep.
before the shutdown because we were supposed to have the
Yeah.
actual
Oh,
wedding
wow.
in,
And we put. I remember
Cancun
now.
or whatever.
Got you. I remember.
Canceled that. So then the following year,
Okay, that's what it
21.
was. Gotcha. That's the ceremony.
we actually had the ceremony.
There you go.
So
That-
a lot of people be like, "How the hell
I'm
y'all?
like, that
what
was
are
that
you
long
talking
ago,
about?"
but I get it now. I remember. I remember. You know
yeah,
what I'm
it's a
saying?
lot. So we actually had 3 dates.
Mm-hmm.
We got the original Cancun date.
Mhm.
We got the actual date when we had to go to the courthouse,
Mm-hmm.
and then we got the ceremony date.
All right, now.
I
That don't
said,
mean.
look,
Oh, okay.
We
That-
gonna
you get
celebrate.
pick one, right?
We celebrating the ceremony date.
Mhm.
That's our anniversary.
I have a
Gotcha.
question.
Yes,
both
ma'am.
of you gentlemen are married,
Mm-hmm.
and I was listening to a conversation recently, and I wanted to ask you what you thought about it, what your opinions were on this subject. Do you think that people who are not currently married or who have not been married can give relationship advice?
Not
No, not successfully.
relationship advice and marriage advice
advice.
is different.
Facts. That is.
Uh-oh.
But
a marriage is a form of a relationship.
Yeah.
no, but we just saying if like giving marriage, you give different advice to a married couple than you would to somebody that's trying to get married. You know what I'm saying? Certain things, because here's the thing. In my opinion, there is no end all to marriage. You feel me? That's something you gotta go through. I don't believe in like divorce. You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't either, yeah.
So
One and done.
Okay.
listen. So listen. What I'm saying is, it's different. Once you've gotten together and you decided to get married, That's your for life shit.
So
That's
why
what you
do
do.
you
But
not believe in divorce?
because the vows say it. Till death do us part. We're not playing around with this.
Okay.
If I don't like you today, we're gonna figure it out because it ain't about like. It's about this bond that the vows that we've taken. That's something that you should take serious. That's the only way you can make it work.
Okay.
If you don't take your vows serious, you will not have a successful marriage.
I have another question.
I didn't even get back to the first part. Look, so what I'm saying is, with that being said, it's very different when you're giving somebody relationship advice and they aren't married. You know what I'm saying? Because those problems, it's like, is this something that you're going to put up with to get to marriage? Is this something that's a red flag where you gotta, you know what I'm saying, hightail it and figure out something else? It's just different. You know what I'm saying? So it depends on what you're asking and who you're asking. You know what I'm saying? Facts.
Do you feel like most couples, because I never like to make blanket statements, but do you feel like most people who have chosen to get married were equipped to choose the right person, to like a complimentary person?
You never know.
I don't think there's no such thing.
It's not about that. You know what I'm saying? My thing is, some of the most successful marriages that we see in history have been arranged. You don't even know it, that person. You learn to make this
Do you
work
know many
because
people with arranged marriages?
listen. Yeah, actually, I do. I know a couple. You know what I'm saying?
I only know
So
one.
you
I know a
too.
couple.
One been on the show.
What I'm saying is,
Wow.
in history, that's how marriage started. I'm not talking about just from and then also
Okay.
other cultures. You dig what I'm saying? It's not just about us here. I'm saying in general. A lot of times, marriage was about building these families together. If I know I own all the corn on the whole west side of the city, and this nigga own all the potatoes on the right side of the city, you know what I'm saying? Then we can come together. Our kids get married, and now our families own, goddamn it, all the corn and all the, you know what I'm
Do you
saying?
think that everyone has the same intentions when it comes to things like that? Because I think that when you say, okay,
Mhm. Oh, shit.
were your parents married?
Yes.
Were your parents married?
No.
Were your parents? Do you think your parents are happily married?
They were.
Okay.
Mhm.
So I understand your perspective. I understand that perspective. I challenge that because my parents were married for a very long time, and I come from a lineage of faith. I come from a lineage of people who love God. You know what I'm saying? And with that being said, I think that sometimes we think we know what we're doing until we don't. And my parents this is just, a different perspective. My parents were married for 17 years, and you can rightfully say that, oh, I don't believe in divorce. But when you're in it and you see it on the inside, you can see how things can be very toxic with people staying together that should not stay together because of this whole idea that you shouldn't get divorced. I don't believe in just the idea of marriage, but I believe that in the idea of healthy relationship. So I think that that's where I kind of disconnect from that, because I do want marriage, right? But I don't want marriage at the end all be all. Like, I want compatibility. I want to partner with someone who inspires me to fulfill my purpose and vice versa. So I'm just gonna leave it at that.
I understand that.
Yeah.
What you think,
understand
Shira?
that, honey? No, I totally agree with her, and I agree with you as well. I have 2 engagement rings, and I still have said no.
Jesus
All kind of
Christ.
houses, all kind of cars. He give me what I want, but I want mine forever. So I don't want to give up on my marriage. I want it to be my first marriage and my only marriage. Because a lot of people.
So you've been proposed to twice?
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, multiple times. He proposed almost every day. But because
Same gentleman?
the same guy. Yeah, we live together. It's my daughter's dad.
Okay.
Yeah, he's consistent, but I look for something that he doesn't have right now, and I don't know if he's ever going to come to that.
You want to
That's
share
why I'm
that?
holding
So-
off.
I'm sorry, hold on.
I want to pick you
Hold on,
up.
hold on.
I need that belief in me. That
Hold on, I gotta-
supporting me, that partner, that
That
I
instinct, that
need
gut
that.
feeling that says
you
that-
really
yeah.
believe in me. I don't feel that
Yeah.
from him.
So let me ask
Whoa.
you this. All right, let me back up on that. So you've been with this gentleman for
Almost 10 years.
10 years. You all have a child as well, right?
She just turned 9.
He has, I assume, been a good father, right? He's been there. He loves you because he's proposed to you how many times? Numerous.
Every day.
And
Every day.
the reason that we told him no is because
Yeah, he doesn't have that level of belief and faith in me that I need him to have for me to marry him, for me to be forever with him.
support.
I got a lot of dreams and ambition.
Yeah.
So one thing that I'll say with that, and it sounds like, and I'm coming from a place of knowing we both are filmmakers, right?
Mm-hmm.
And now that does take a certain type of support.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Definitely.
But at the same time, you also have to think, is he a more logical man? Is he
Tries
not?
to be.
Is he not really a dreamer?
No, not at all.
Right.
He's comfortable where he's at.
But my thing is, he loves you and your child. You can be the dreamer for the both of you. You dig what I'm saying? Everybody isn't a dreamer. Everybody isn't a creator.
Very
So you
true.
have to kind of give that grace and look at the qualities that allow you to go in and try and fulfill your things and be who you are, because everybody isn't that way. So I would say give him more credit for the positive. Hold on. For the positives, you dig? Because it's a lot of men out here that aren't proposing to our women.
Very true.
You know what I'm saying? Who
Yeah.
aren't there, who haven't been with you for 10 years. At this point, you loved him enough to give him a child,
Yes.
right? That's the ultimate sacrifice. You might as well make sure y'all family is solid, and have, if he's not going to support you, that way he supports you by being a whole, a family. You dig what I'm saying? But everybody's not a dreamer. So you can't expect people to automatically change. He ain't been a dreamer in 10 years plus, right? So he's not going to change. But you
Right.
got to look at the support that he gives you, you know what I'm saying, in other ways.
Still ain't enough.
Okay? But see, that's why I think our women run into problems.
You think so?
Yes, because you
I don't
want
think so.
everything. When you
That, that's just a little bit.
I don't want to get, look.
But to have faith in a person and belief in a person, that's only a little bit. What do they say? Faith of a mustard seed? I don't even get that.
So, you don't feel like men feel like that? Like, I think, I honestly think we
But they
are,
have good avenues to be able to do what they want to do and
we
still come
want a
back home.
woman to
True,
believe in
true.
us more than a woman want a man to believe in them.
Right.
Okay, but what do you want us to believe in?
I mean, I'm saying what
She
you
is agreeing
saying.
with
Like,
you.
cause it's always the man who's always dreaming, who's always has to
Strive for more.
strive for something, and they always need
The
they
support from
woman,
their woman.
to supporting them. So I was asking him, you don't believe like it's more men who, you know what I'm saying, want that support from their woman than like I don't never really hear a woman saying, well, I'm not finna say yes because he don't support me.
Look,
Like,
That-
what
that's
type
what-
of-
but,
like,
but-
what are
but
you
that-
looking
but that's
for?
not even it.
But
But
it
like,
should be. That's enough.
Yeah.
But
right,
I'm saying,
exactly.
wait a
yes.
minute, wait.
And
What
no,
are you
I have an
looking
example.
for?
I have an
I'm not saying
example.
it's enough to leave the relationship. But what I'm saying is it deserves some attention.
Definitely
sure.
To
does.
evaluate whether that, because that could be a core value of hers. And when your core values don't align, things don't add up later down the line. You're just choosing to settle for something, but you're not fulfilled. And I'm not saying
Exactly.
everybody,
Yeah.
but you got to know yourself enough to know. You can't say, okay, because he's not 6'5", I don't want him. Because he don't make six figures, I don't
What
want
you
him.
looking
because
for?
the sex ain't always good, I don't want him. I'm not talking about those things. I'm talking about things that are essential to an individual and feeling supported for
Yes,
whatever reason.
exactly.
And that's
What
where
you
the
looking for?
compatibility
What I'm
comes
looking for.
in.
Yeah.
Now,
Okay.
some people settle because they're like, okay, I make this commitment.
Yup,
I
it's been
admire,
years. I got a baby. I got a
admire
house.
the honorable
what
duty.
she
so,
doing.
so here's the thing with that. The most important is when you start a family. That's my thing.
Yeah, I
Very
can't-
You
true.
can't say, oh,
And we did-
but I
we
got
had
a
our
baby
own purpose.
now. No,
Come on.
you get married when you have that child.
And you
Let's
told
br-
me, you said one thing. You said you
Let's
love
put
that man enough.
put Litha in the middle, cause she don't have a mic. What up? What up? No, you good. What up?
What's going on,
You know what I'm
guys?
saying? We didn't even go through everybody
Yeah, we
anyway. We
did,
kind of
'cause
just started running through.
It's all
Yeah.
good.
So,
It's cool.
but yeah, you know what I'm saying. With that being said, that's first. You know what I'm saying? When
What's
you
first?
when you allow
Family
yourself
first.
to build a family with someone, you've bypassed all that.
You
You
bypass
fi-
all of what?
all of that shit that you figure
Not
out that you're
really.
missing.
Not
You know what I'm
really.
saying? And what's
No,
not.
it's not.
Not
you-
really,
but
because a
here's
lot of the
hold on.
time people don't show their true colors until sometime
Then
down the line.
then you have to work with the book that you have.
Oh, yeah, that's
You
it.
dig what I'm
I
saying?
play my cards right.
You have to work with the book that you have. Hold on. You have to think about that before we start going into, oh, they don't do this and they don't do that and they don't support me this way and that way. Then perhaps we have to figure those things out before we start building families with people. Because once you start building families with people, now that's a different type of thing. It's not about because you want to be happy. It's not about happiness. It's about duty.
Can I add something?
Yeah.
He once told me before that he didn't know I would grow this much.
Damn.
I get it.
No, I don't get it.
I can get that. Yeah.
I'm saying,
and my followers
bro.
have known this.
Why would a man
So-
why would you want to be with a woman if you don't think that she can? Sky's the limit.
Well, listen, he know I can, but it's the lack of support.
I didn't. So I ain't think you was.
But
gonna win the championship.
Yeah, pretty much. Exactly, and that's exactly what
But you
I
gotta
did.
remember.
Although I don't get up and go to a job every day, I have still outgrown him.
Right, but you know what I'm saying. But here's the thing, right? You know what I'm
What's
saying.
up?
You also
Talk
have
to
to
me.
look at it as the format of this. What are the gender roles? How did this relationship come to be? You dig what I'm saying? Because here's my thing. Y'all been together since you were 23.
Sound about right.
You know what I'm saying? Since she was
28.
Yeah, you're right. My bad. I had the
Yeah,
ages,
baby.
right? But I'm just saying, even so, 10 years, right? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? At that point in time, you don't know what somebody's going to want to do. You know what I'm saying? And how they're going to evolve, right? But at the same time,
28.
It's how you. That's what I'm saying. When you get with somebody,
23,
when you
I
get
would've
with
been like,
when you
okay.
get with somebody, they have the chance of changing over
Never,
those years.
not me. I've
You
been
know what
doing
I'm
this
saying?
since I was
They
born.
can- but maybe
That's
he
definitely
did.
true.
I'm a born creative, so he
You know what I'm
knew I
saying?
would never change.
And what's his thing?
He's a driver, a truck
That's
driver.
what I'm saying. He's probably more boom boom get the job done.
Exactly.
You're a creative.
I take
Sometimes that's you know what I'm saying. Sometimes that's a different thing, and sometimes I'll be honest, it's hard to deal with a woman that is a creative.
Thank you. You
dig
see
what I'm
you
saying?
See why I haven't
Like
gotten married yet?
that's what I'm
I'm trying
saying.
to figure
Because
out why.
It's tough.
I don't know why. Why is it so hard? Yeah,
All right.
you gotta
It's
tell
tough.
me.
It's tough.
I think it's
Jumping
tough because they have expectations if they are the breadwinner in the home and they
Absolutely.
are
Yes.
paying all of the bills or
Say that.
because I have that similar situation. I have, so you said 10, I got 5.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to
Shira.
meet you. Loudly in the building, y'all.
Oh,
But
Check it out.
I completely understand that aspect because I feel like when they are taking care of certain things and then you're trying to be creative, it almost looks as if you're not doing anything.
Because
Or
it's
they
not
can't
bringing in
really-
revenue how you
they
want it
can't
to.
see the vision or they
Yeah.
can't see. So like my situation is similar in that I am a creative. I am like an entrepreneur. I have the entrepreneurial spirit. My
Yes.
boyfriend does not at all. Like not a hustler bone in his body. And I just am like, I'm trying to figure out how I can get one of those ice
Please,
cream
you wanna
cups. Yes. I'm trying to figure out how I can get an ice cream cart to sell it from, you know what I'm saying,
Yes,
Evanston to Jeffrey, because this lady just was on the beach selling them at $5 a pop. And I was like,
You see
You know
the
what I
bigger
mean?
picture.
yeah, so it's just like I'm always like, okay, how else can I get money? Da 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 da. And he's more so, and I'm like trying to drill, like, babe, we need multiple streams of income. He's
Yeah.
more like, this is my one job. I'm about to give it my all, and I get that, but it's like, stop going for the low hanging fruit. We need
Yeah,
the low hanging
we need
fruit
more.
and the high hanging fruit.
Question.
We need all the fruit.
I'm sorry.
No.
Question. How long you gonna put up with that?
I don't know. This episode is gonna come out. You can't ask questions like that,
You know?
So look,
Because
right.
I'm like, if you
Because
feel,
dreams
Wait,
don't
wait,
come
wait.
true,
go
baby.
ahead.
And she want to jump in.
I want to differentiate because both of you guys spoke on, like you kind of went into detail on the idea of being creative, and I think it's just a little bit more detailed than that. I think it's the level of drive and ambition that
Yeah.
you're speaking to, and I think that at the end of the day, when it comes to a man, and I'm making this statement based off not only my own opinion, but opinions of men that are a little bit more elevated in their EQ and things like that. You can't change a man's ambition. That's either in him or it's not. And
exactly.
you're either
Yep.
and he's
You're
either
gonna
going
deal
to
or
be
you're not.
willing to meet you in the middle or you're not. And I want to go back to what we were saying. Now when it comes to building a marriage and being like, we're not gonna get divorced. If he's willing to meet you at that point, like, okay, I'm not used to this, I really don't want to do this, but in order to have this relationship in a way that where it's healthy for us and our children and for our community, I'm going to meet you in the middle. I'm not going to just say, well, I'm just going to be here and you're just going to be there. And You know, like it's the willingness to kind of shift a little bit, right?
Yeah. So
for the both of you.
And I'm gonna tell you,
give and take for certain.
Yeah.
But I think some things, you know, I think at a point you do have to try to figure out and decide what are your deal breakers, and then what is acceptable for you. Like, okay, what am I willing to take? Like, I'm seeing what's happening. What are my yeses? What are my nos? You know, like, and then are my nos more than my yeses?
The negotiables
I'm
and
keeping
the things that you're willing to compromise with.
Yeah, like, okay.
Go ahead, you
Look,
about to say
what we
so,
talking about?
I'm gonna keep it real, right? You know what I'm saying? The issue that I'm hearing is it's different than that. I hear a lot of y'all want to lead your home.
I don't think
That's what it sounds like. No, that's what I'm saying. It looks like. Hold on. Let me elaborate. You know what I'm saying? When I say it sounds
no one
like
said that. I just
when
said
it's
as a
hold on,
disclaimer.
I'm done.
Okay,
look.
Thank you.
What I'm saying is it sounds like y'all coming from a place of y'all want to lead y'all home. Y'all are not. Hold on. Y'all don't seem to be happy with the man that you chose to actually be with and his ambition, because you want to do this, and this, and he should be following up behind you. If he's not following up behind you, now you're not happy with him. Maybe he's comfortable doing what he's doing, what he did to get you. You dig what I'm saying? You didn't gave him everything he wanted anyway. Now y'all want him to do even more because he got you already.
So we should be accountable for choosing wrong.
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, I get that. I agree
Yes,
with you.
absolutely.
I agree with
do
you.
that every
You know what I'm
day.
saying?
I agree with you though.
If we get into the relationship and it's at the base level and we both are like, we building, and at some point I'm still building and you not, then you know what I'm saying, what's T?
Do we
Because
walk
if
So
away?
we gotta figure out what's to it.
If we
What
don't
was
has
it?
to take a risk.
Because you're saying we want to lead our household. No, we just want a
compatible
plan.
partner.
Not even
And
that.
I
It's just
want
like
more.
I want to stay with you. I love you.
yeah, let's
I
make
love
a
you,
plan.
but
And what is the plan? And okay, this is what I want to do. This is what you want to do. How do we do both things together successfully? Now I'm not gonna lie. In regards to my boyfriend, he's super supportive. He just don't always listen. Like when I was telling him like I'm going to record a podcast, he's telling me like trying to give me tips, and I was like, you know, I got an episode on this podcast, right? Like I already been on this show,
Well, at least
and
you
he
gave
was
tips.
like, yeah, he was like, what? I was like, yeah. He's like, I guess I gotta start listening more. You think? Cause like
Hey,
we talked about it before
but
and
here's
after,
the thing.
and you watched
That's
my
normal.
son while I went. I mean, it is normal, and I'm not mad. I'm just like clocking it. Like, okay.
But at the same time, you got to look at the positives in that. He was giving, like she said, at least you got
the
that.
support.
You know what I'm
so
saying?
no, that's why I
He's-
was saying
that's not enough. Why?
See what I'm saying?
No,
It's
no.
never enough.
And imagine not
It's
even
never
getting
enough,
that.
No,
y'all.
you're making
Fellas,
an
she said
You're
it.
making an assumption.
It's never
I
enough.
never said that.
You just said that's not
I
enough.
I never said it was never enough. I'm speaking to one situation. One situation I'm speaking to.
So the gentleman
That's
giving
not
his,
enough.
so the gentleman finding out that, hold on,
she
wait.
was with this man for 10 years, and
Look.
over the course of 10 years, she's observed so much. She's
Right.
taken in so much
That's not-
information.
I get
and she
it. I'm
decided
talking
for
about-
herself that this particular thing I need. It's not a want. I
Listen,
need
hold on.
this.
I'm talking about what she just said.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Right? And it was also about a year ago since you've been on here. Face for one, right?
No, it's not
right?
been a whole year.
It's been almost
about
a
a
year.
year.
Wow.
It's been a year.
Yeah, like I'm
That's
telling you,
crazy.
that's what I'm saying. So
No,
not
but
only
I
that,
wasn't.
what I'm
just-
saying, wait,
I'm
but
not
what I'm
knocking
saying
him
is,
for not
but you
remembering.
clocked it though.
I clocked it,
See,
but I'm not
which
knocking
means
him.
she's putting it on her board
I'm
to
not
use for
putting it on-
later.
I'm not using that for later.
a bullet in
because
your
if y'all
gun.
would have let me finish my point, I was
Sorry.
gonna say a lot of the times when I go and I'm hosting pop-up events, like I do get mad sometimes when he's not able to come, and I feel like, all right, we've been together this many times, you ain't never seen me like in action, and that's crazy to me. But then when I think about it, like, damn. Maybe 70% of the time he actually had my son, because my son's dad
That's
is
hilarious.
like absentee, like
Right?
Yeah.
he quit. He is alive and free, and he just like was like, I'm done.
Mhm.
So a
So,
lot of the time,
we don't,
he does,
but we don't give fellas grace for that.
But
You
I
feel
know
me?
I am.
I'm clocking it though. Clock that.
I
Right.
did
Clock
that.
that. You heard me, right?
Right.
Clock
I
that.
think that you can give a person grace and still say that this still
You ain't doing
bothers
enough.
me a little bit.
Right.
Like this still,
Yeah.
I'm not saying I don't want you. I'm not speaking down on you. I'm not being condescending, but I'm saying I have been giving you grace for all this time. But I'm just communicating like this kind of bothers me a little bit.
Right.
Like how can we like do better with this? Because it's really bothering me over a long period of time.
I-
That's all we're saying.
Yeah.
I get.
What's up?
We need to at least rewind a little bit.
What's up?
What's up, y'all? Hey, first off, what we're gonna do is we gonna introduce y'all to the couch. You know what I'm saying? So y'all know who we sitting up here chopping it up with, right? All right. To my left, y'all seen her before. She is officially Facts and Law family. Angie, tell them a little bit about you.
Okay, my name is Angie. I'm a bartender and I'm a makeup artist.
Period.
So yeah, I'm an entrepreneur and I want a podcast to kind of spread a little whatever I got from the experiences that I got. You know, if I don't know nothing about something, I'm not gonna speak on it. But if I do, I'm gonna speak up.
Let's get it. All right. And to the left of Angie, we got y'all seen her before. My little sis, Loud Litha. What's up, Litha?
What's going on? Loud Litha's in the building. I actually got a little bit more going on since the last time I came.
Let's get it.
I'm not coming and not plugging. Your girl every Thursday is on Dub Sauce Radio from 7 to 9. You can tune in, www.dubsauceradio.com.
Shout out Dub Sauce Radio.
No, wait.
And I want to just...
No, keep going.
I just want to thank you personally because if it wasn't for you, I probably would have never even went to the Chicago Music Awards. And
Gang,
I was able to like
my
network
peoples.
and like make
My
my
peoples,
way.
let's get it. Yeah.
So yeah, that is good and that's what's popping with me.
Gang. All right. And now to the left of Litha, we got Miss Shira. What's happening? Tell them a little bit about you.
What's up, y'all? Shira, Talent the Artist on Instagram. It's a lot going on, y'all. I got on a half bathing suit. Chucky and PJs just got back from the beach, but
And it's
besides all
Juneteenth,
that-
y'all. We enjoying ourselves. You know what I'm saying?
And it's like 100 degrees outside.
Man, it was hot. But besides all of that, I got a lot of things going on. I'm a jack of all trades. I do everything. I rap, I make movies, I screenwrite, I produce, I'm a graphic designer, I make art. Anything artistic is me. Talent the Artist.
Let's get it. Yeah, we want to get that out. We've been chopping it up for a minute, but now it's time, you know what I'm saying, get into some of the different things we thought about wanting to talk about.
She started off good.
Yeah,
like,
man. She came with that
was a
question.
First.
Trying to dominate.
Yeah,
Let's get it.
I like how you came out the door with a question. Like, we don't never get that. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up.
I think that a lot of time people always want to just like assume like where a person's perspective is coming from, like, and then you want to kind of speak to that out of emotion, but like we got to understand so that we can give grace, because a lot of the time we struggle with a lot of the same things, and I feel like if we can just kind of gauge like, okay, well, I see where you see that from, but it's not just a monolithic situation. Like, people live so many different lifestyles, but I want to get into what we was talking about.
Let me ask y'all something, man. Don't think negative. Think positive right now,
Yeah,
all right?
focus on the solution.
So,
not the
this
problem.
is
Uh-oh.
the question.
Okay.
Don't think negative of this question. Think positive of this question, all right? Who gains... Wait, how I want to put this? Let me see. Who has, like, the better of advantages, men or women, from having the opposite sex as a friend when you're in a relationship?
Oh, easy work. Definitely women.
The women.
Definitely women.
Yeah, I say
Definitely
women.
women.
Sure.
Absolutely.
So women has the better advantage
Absolutely.
of learning.
What?
Everything.
You saying of learning?
Yeah, so that's why I said don't think about it as like
You saying from learning from
like advice type things, like having a male as a woman having a male friend as her
I think so.
as her best friend.
Maybe a male.
Yeah, I don't know, because I think
it could go a toss up. I think it's like a 50-50 thing, because
it's the person for person.
It's the person for person, and like the relationship that y'all already built, and then what place y'all hold in each other's heart, you know what I'm saying? And then like proving and showing to everybody, including your family and friends, that like we are really actually friends. And then once everybody's accepting it, y'all can go forward. But I don't think that it's one way or the other. I think both parties equally have the same value in each other's life. Now, I feel like women might get a few more benefits, because if you go out with your male friends, they're gonna pay for you.
Yeah, they're gonna make sure you
car,
straight.
Right.
You get provision and protection. You know what I'm saying? Without all the
It's
extra.
a good time. Now, don't get me wrong. You can take your male friends out, and you can show them a good time, and do what you do with your friends. But I do know that girls that have male friends probably get a few more perks as far as like.
What you think?
Right,
Because
for
you
sure.
making faces over here,
You making
and the camera's
too many
seeing it,
faces.
so I want to see what's
You
up.
don't agree?
No, I'm not. I don't disagree.
Mm.
I don't think I can like make a like choose one side or the other. I think that sometimes we don't understand the value, and I just hate when we put male against female, especially amongst black people. But I don't think that people understand, or sometimes we as women or men don't understand the value that women bring to any relationship, because it's not always tangible. You know, it's not always sex. It's not always the way that we look. You know, so it's hard. Some of us don't even know the language to describe the value that we bring. So I wouldn't say one or the other. I just kind of want us to be open-minded to that part. You know, it's not just about paying for shit.
Right.
It's not about that.
Oh,
hold on.
But
I'm not speaking to you, baby.
But like
let's
when
keep
I'm
it real.
out with my
Like that
male
mostly,
friends,
even
my
when
guy
you-
don't ask questions.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
He don't ask questions.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
You
Let's
go
keep-
to
the industry, that's what I
hold
do.
on. You can't get a meal.
Listen.
Like, you can't.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I think it's
I
easier
mean,
for me.
my thing is, but hold on, Angie, because look,
Give them what they need.
it's definitely women are definitely going to get more benefits.
Yeah.
Like it's just a fact.
Whenever what size you want.
Whenever, of course, but that's what I'm saying. The thing is, what women get from a man around them that cares for them is very different than what men get from a woman around
You
them
are
that
absolutely
cares for
right.
them.
You're
So what I'm
absolutely
saying
right.
is, you get not only provisions, but you also get protection. You know, it's no way. Look, you've met me twice, 3 times, right? Right? 3 times been on the show, right?
2.
No.
Now 3.
Well, this is the third. This is the third.
Okay.
Because you came, brought your people.
Okay.
But here's my thing. Do you feel like being around me and Facts that we will let something happen to you in our presence?
No.
That's yes or no?
No. And
All right,
I'm
no.
also not
Right?
arguing
No,
that.
no. Right. What I'm saying is that's something very different than what men get from women
It
that they are
is. I
friends
agree
with.
with that.
If something happened right now, my goal is to protect y'all in here.
I agree
You dig
with
what
that.
I'm saying? I don't need y'all to protect me.
I agree
You dig
with
what
you.
I'm saying? It's a very different thing. I would be in the position to literally have to put my life on the line for the women in here
But why is that?
because that's what men do.
That's what they're supposed to do.
That's what we're
So-
that's what we do. If I am the one that don't do shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a friend. I'm nothing to you. You dig what I'm saying? Because
You-
I'm not being a man. Yeah, bitch.
But
If
would that
I'm-
be
if
would
I'm
that be
protecting y'all-
would
that's
that
what
be
I'm saying.
would that be a
If-
red flag?
If a man wouldn't protect you,
Yeah. And we had to look out for y'all. Would that
Listen,
be a red
that's
flag?
what-
We do
That's
look
a
out
red
for
flag.
them.
Yeah.
We do.
But we just don't look
Y'all
out for them
do,
in that
but-
way.
Right.
We not
Very
gonna beat
true.
nobody up for them,
Emotionally,
but in
mentally.
Y'all not
other
jumping
ways-
in. Y'all not jumping in front of. Y'all not jumping in front of a bullet.
You're not
Y'all
jumping,
not.
but
You know what I'm
y'all
saying?
might.
Trying
No,
to.
you can't say that. I literally seen a
Shit.
woman. I seen a woman. She was standing at the counter at a like a quickie mart or whatever. This boy come in up strap. She grabbed it, pushed it down, pushed him out, knocked the gun out of his hand. She don't know the man from Adam and Pain.
But that's also part of her survival.
Instincts.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
It was.
true.
They both. She had to save herself too.
She did, but
That's
at
what
the
I'm
end of the day, he was going towards him. He wasn't like approaching
But was
her
that
with
his
the-
woman?
No,
She didn't know him.
She didn't
But
know
maybe-
she was
Keep
an
it
older
real.
woman.
Nature.
So you
Hey,
can't
that's
ever-
probably was
Keeping it
just
real.
instincts
And
kicking
God,
in. You know?
exactly.
Yeah,
But I'm
God.
just saying, like,
Look,
you can't
I would've
say
had
that
to
like a
walk
woman
away.
Here's
won't
my
protect
thing,
you.
right?
So many
Look.
times black women have. Now listen,
Please.
it's Juneteenth.
Go for it.
Relax.
Go for it. So
Slow
many.
down.
That actually brings up a
She say
good question.
relax.
Oh, I got a
I
good
wanna
question
stick
for
to
y'all.
what you were saying.
Mm-hmm.
You said that a man protects a woman in a very different way
Mm-hmm.
than a woman protects a man, which
Mhm.
I agree with.
True.
But just because it's different does not mean it's not
That's valuable.
equal or as equally valuable.
I was gonna say
That's all I'm saying. I'm saying that
So
no,
give me an example on where you protect your male friend.
I think that I will ask you, what do you need from a woman? Because
No. We talking about friends. We saying.
whether
Remember the
it's a friend or
question?
not.
No, the question was, who benefits more from having the opposite sex as friends? That's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is, as
I don't
a
think either
so
one
here's
benefits
my
more than
thing.
the
When we
other.
talk about this rah protect black women, if it ain't your man, who you want to protect you? Your male friends, right? The black men, anybody that's around you. You
He
feel
ain't
me?
gotta be black.
That's
Man,
what
gotta
I'm
be-
saying.
always
It can be a
say that-
woman that
It can be
protect
any
me.
right, but
What's so crazy is in regards to that, me and my friends always talk about, and I was talking about it with my cousin too. I don't feel unsafe when I'm in black men presence. I've been a damsel in distress all the time, and every time I'm a damsel in distress, black men help me.
Yeah. Preach it.
Men help
say
me.
It, say
I
it
think
loud.
that the
Yeah.
women that are not getting help have an aura. Cause it doesn't matter if you cute, if you fine, if you you know what I'm saying. It's something about your spirit that's off. You know what I'm saying? Because
Damn, my
I just
spirit,
believe
my
that-
spirit
I just
must be
believe
off.
that life
She
is
cooking.
fair, and
She cooking.
sometimes you're in the wrong place at the wrong time. Sometimes it's just you. I don't always believe that because you're a victim of something, you deserve it.
no, I'm not talking about being a I'm just simply talking about like when you on the side of the road, do you have a problem with somebody, a man coming up and trying to help you change a tire? Think about
She
it.
might be
I
not
do,
as
but I be
attractive.
scared.
No,
She might not be
I'm
as
not talking
attractive.
about being attractive.
It ain't even a-
That
yeah.
don't have
I
nothing
be
to do with being
scared.
attractive. A real
Listen.
man is gonna see a woman on the side of the road
And
they
help
gonna
her
be
out.
like, let
True.
me help you.
How many
Yeah.
If you
real
getting your
men?
ass beat,
It's plenty.
I'm just talking
you
to
get
the
your
Hold on,
ass
hold on,
beat.
y'all.
I
Hold
don't know
on.
how
Hold
you
on, hold on. I want to
feel.
hear that. I want to hear
There
that.
are
What?
some.
No, hold on.
Okay.
She said how many? You saying there are some? You said you've been a damsel in distress plenty of times.
Plenty. Last summer, I was in a car with 5 other girls of all different types, like all different random girls. They just happened to be in my car. We was going to a hike and chill.
Mm-hmm.
We got stuck on the side of the road. This man was on the opposite side of the road. He could not see how we looked. He could not do nothing. This man pulled over to the shoulder, came across the way with his tools, and changed our tires so we can go about our business. I've been a damsel in distress since I always had raggedy cars. And even the good cars would have a problem at some point. Am I lying?
Now I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah,
happened.
maybe. Been
I
that
ain't
lucky.
never
She
had
said,
a
I
problem
always
being a
had
damsel in
raggedy
distress
car.
in the streets and a man not help me.
And
I
then
don't know.
did they? And then was there any ulterior
No,
motive?
they
Just
went about their business
Yeah.
and said, baby, be cool. Have a great day.
See,
Yeah.
I always
Be
change
safe.
my own tire when it happens, so that's probably why they never stopped.
And what I'm saying is, I get a lot of times we'll be on the show and we'll have women say things like, "Oh, I don't feel safe," or "I've never." What was that question that I asked? I say, "You mean to tell me there's no men in your life right now that you feel like will die for you if they had to?
Would
Like,
die
no
for me.
cousins,
That's
no
gonna
uncles.
come pull
Yeah,
up. That's
I
gonna.
do.
You know you do. You know what I'm saying? Like we know it, but it's like we'll rather talk about the what if happenstance if somebody don't. No, let's talk about the ones that you know for a fact got you. That's gonna be there. The times that have been there for you, and then preach that
so
out
funny,
to others. Because I know it ain't I say it all the time. It ain't a woman in my life that don't feel like she can call me to make sure she good. Period. You know what I'm
So
saying?
you're saying you're reliable. You saying that?
No, I'm saying
your
I'm a
male
real one,
friends
and
are
they know it.
reliable.
It ain't
Well,
just
real
friends.
is rare, and it's that many of you.
But the
Real
thing is, it's
male
not
friends are
as rare.
reliable. Are women friends not just as reliable? Is
Well, a lot
I'm
of
trying to
times there's a give and
understand in your
take, and
opinion.
a lot of times that men become a female's friend is because they're put in the friend zone. Because the man
he's
wants.
shifting.
So the man wants more usually when he has a female friend. You don't hear men putting women in the friend zone a lot.
Yes, you do.
A lot.
Yeah,
Listen,
true.
do you?
Yeah, that
What's the more likely scenario in real life?
You are something else.
What's the more likely scenario?
I don't.
Women putting men in the friend zone. That's
Facts.
the most likely scenario.
College, you
Come
can
on
be
now,
friend
what y'all
zone.
talking
Honestly,
about?
yeah.
You can get friend
Yeah,
zone,
you
but
can,
it's more
but what's
likely
more-
for a woman to do it.
But what is more
It be the one
likely?
we really like.
What-
Just wanna be my
Exactly.
friend.
What is
Oh my
more
God.
likely?
Okay, we could be friends. No.
Right? I want to be your damn.
Is it what is more likely? Is what we're asking. Come on, man. The
Y'all
friend
know
zone.
that.
More
The friend
likely.
zone is not talked about as men putting women in
Hey,
it. When you
y'all
say
don't
you're in the
even shoot
friend
y'all
zone, that's
shot
a
like that.
solely
Usually
male
women,
thing.
like, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let's be serious, y'all. Let's really keep it real.
First of all,
Y'all don't shoot y'all shot like
get your
that.
big. We don't shoot our shot, but you don't want a woman to be too masculine. Now you want me to
No,
shoot my shot, but
no.
Hey, you can
that
shoot
ain't
your
what I'm
shot
saying.
very
Fuck outta
feminine.
here, pick.
You can
God
shoot
damn it.
exactly. You can shoot your
Litha,
shot
y'all
very
good?
feminine. You don't gotta be masculine to shoot your shot. What
That's
you talking
true.
about?
I shot my shot
No.
after 13 years.
See, no, that's not the masculine wrong.
I would-
You feel me,
listen,
y'all?
I'm not
They
trying
be
to-
trying to just throw everything
I
into
was
that.
sick.
Keep
Look,
moving the.
If I was single,
No.
if I was single,
Listen,
and a
listen,
woman came
listen,
up
that's-
trying to holler, and she was attractive, and I found her attractive, I'm not finna look at her like
No, you
you
was
too
she
masculine.
do?
It's different.
Okay,
I'll
so-
be like,
Cool
what's
on
up?
her.
Damn, I'll be flattered. Like,
I'm gonna let you know. Every time I probably ever in my life I could remember like I'm finna shoot my shot.
Yeah.
Shoot my shot, link, woo woo. It just never worked out.
I have the same experience.
You,
I
they
the same
have to be
exact
after
fucking
you.
experience.
If you
Look,
like
look.
a nigga more than he like you, you're toast.
Damn.
Period.
There's a
Yeah.
order
We
to
gonna
life
walk
that
your
goes
ass
on.
to
See,
Nah,
but
you
that
ain't
kind
lying.
of leads to what we talking about, though.
It doesn't.
What you mean? That's clearly it. Like, y'all think it don't work unless he's coming for you.
No, what I'm saying is
The time
based
that you
on
shot
my
your-
experience and my past times, every time I ever shot my shot, it just never worked out. I'm just super liking. I'm showing them stuff. Okay, things.
You
And
know?
then this nigga is not reciprocating the energy, or like it is, but it's slight, and it's like, yeah, we can let, like, first of all, who you spending?
Right.
Like, don't who you
They-
acting like I'm ugly.
They
Like,
say
get the fuck out of here.
They
Yeah.
say we're supposed to marry a man that loves
Loves
us
you
more
more,
than we
exactly.
love them. But I don't really agree with that
Oh,
either.
guys,
But that's what they
Kim,
say.
I wear it every day.
Well, you
That's
know,
what
I'm
they
gonna keep
say.
it real. You know what I'm saying? Look,
It's safer if you come from a
Oh.
place of fear.
you see this bullshit? This is the shit that they tell each other, y'all. It's basically, she said it's better to look at the glass half empty, not half full. She said approach
Why
this
do you
as
keep saying stuff?
you just said.
I never
It's
said that.
listen. I'm paraphrasing.
Oh my God! No, you're
You
not.
said- no,
you're not.
What you say? You do better looking at it. What? Hold on. Wait.
Say it again. What you say?
She said it's better to go at it with fear.
No,
that's not what she
Well,
said.
all right,
said?
all
What
right.
you
So
said?
say it.
What you
So
said?
say it. Say it again, and don't change it up. Say it like you said it then.
I'm very coherent. Basically, what she said was, there is a saying that says that you should be with someone who likes you more.
No,
than
we're not
you
talking
like
about that
them.
part. Mm-mm.
So what are we
The
talking
fear
about?
part. You
No,
said
and then
what
that's
about
why we're
fear?
gonna get
You
into
said.
there, let her cook.
No, don't explain it. I said
Turn it
just
up.
say
No, don't
what
tell
you
me how to
said.
talk.
Say what
I'm
you
gonna-
said.
Listen, I'm gonna say exactly what I need to say to
Okay.
get my point across.
See?
Because
They gotta
what-
explain it
what's
first.
happening is you're
Yes.
not receiving the message that I'm sending,
Mm.
which I understand.
You're explain. Look, what's happening
He's
is
listening
you're
to talk.
You're
For
no.
sure.
Not listening to
For
understand.
sure.
You're
For
explaining your answer because you know what you said was
No, that's
crazy.
not why.
No,
right.
what
That's
she
not
So go
said.
for
I'll
it.
say
All right, I'm
exactly
listening.
What she said.
Say it.
She
Say it.
said basically that would mean you're being with someone out of fear because it's safe and you're not really fulfilled. That's what she said.
That's it.
She was saying that, like, okay, if you do pick someone that loves you more than you love them or like them more than you like them, that's safe. And so if you just want to play it safe, then go with the safe option. But if you really want to be in love and you really want to be fulfilled and feel how you feel, like, you know what I'm saying?
It should be
Be
mutual.
crazy over
It
somebody
should
and they
be
crazy
mutual.
over you. Yeah, I get that. Because, I don't know. I struggle with that. That is, black women say that. I've been hearing that
We
since I
all
was
do
little.
that. Yeah, we all do that.
You like somebody, you like who like you, and then not only that, what was the saying again? You marry somebody who love you more than you love them, because you know they gon' because this is the thing behind that.
And this is why so many people are in their marriages acting single.
What?
Because they believe
They should
that.
just have open relationships.
Because they believe what?
I'm
Because
all
they
for
believe
it.
you're supposed to love somebody. I mean, you're supposed to be with somebody.
Because
I've
people
never heard
because-
that.
I'm telling you,
Yeah.
this is what black
Yeah, what she-
grandmas is
Yeah.
teaching their granddaughters.
And this is
never
why
heard
shit is
that.
so
Yeah.
fucked up
But
because
listen,
they are teaching
that's
them
something-
incorrectly. Like
You
I
don't
fucking
even
said.
know.
Yes,
You
I
don't
do.
exactly.
What I'm saying is
But
it
the
goes
reason
back to the
behind
fact.
that is
Hold on.
that
Look.
because if this man loves you more than you love him, it's nothing
He ain't
that
gonna
he
give
wouldn't
up.
do. He not gonna give up on y'all marriage as fast as you would.
Yep.
He willing to work on the shit if he fucking it up. He's gonna go the extra mile to bring you back in, and he gonna make sure y'all don't be, you know.
Yep,
messed
what I say
up.
earlier,
But
2
if you go
engagement
with
rings,
somebody
houses,
who,
cars.
you know what I'm saying, you
he ain't
love it
giving
on
up.
hard and they don't feel that same way, the energy is not gonna be reciprocated. And then not only
There's
that,
gonna be a resentment.
it's gonna be resentment, and then they probably gonna walk you like a dog.
So, hey fellas, so y'all heard all of that, right? So when I'm talking to the audience, not y'all, listen. So y'all did hear that, right? So what I want you to listen to and think about what they just said. This is why 70% of women in marriages first, because what they're doing is finding a simp and thinking they can do whatever they want because he puts more into it. He puts more into it than they're going to put into it. You dig what I'm saying? They're being taught to find a man that loves them more than they love him.
But that's not what I was
So
looking
they
for.
can get away with doing whatever, and he's not going to do what? He's not going to let the marriage fail. He's going to continuously keep trying to make it work because he
good
loves
man.
them more than they love
That's a
him.
good man.
That's the problem, and that's
a
why
great
I feel
man.
like
Don't
70%
give up
of
on me,
marriages
baby.
are divorced
Even if you
by
beat your
women
ass.
because
Right, don't give up on me, boo-boo.
they do it. You dig what I'm saying? It's fun and games now, but that's the problem that I see right now with relationships. Because one thing about it, it's not enough that a man can do, and then he has to do everything anyway.
Ooh, that sounds extreme.
Hey, listen.
I got a question for you.
Find
I
a
got a
man
question.
that loves you more than you love him, so that you can get away with all your bullshit, and he gonna still try and keep it together.
That's
Okay.
not it. That's
I
not.
got a
It's not so
question.
you can get away
Look.
with your
Right.
See, y'all said it nicely amongst each other. I said it to men. in the audience, because that's what it sounds like to
Don't
us.
listen
What
to him.
happens is you misinterpret things. But I do have a question for
All
you.
right, you know,
When's the last time you've been actively dating anybody else besides your wife?
I haven't had to.
How long
And how long?
I've been married for 11, 12 years.
And
You ain't never cheated.
No, it's not about that.
I be wanting to know.
No,
Because they usually be lying
No, but
anyway.
here's my thing. Not only is it not about that, you know what I'm saying, and there's no reason for that, but at the
It's been a
same
whole
time,
decade since he's been
listen,
in the dating scene.
listen,
baby.
but it's not about dating. Here's my thing. Do you want to take relationship advice from somebody that has
Baby, you
failed
ain't-
over and over, or
Baby,
somebody
baby,
that
baby.
has done
You've
it
been in a relationship
successfully?
for 15 years.
Successfully.
You are in a
So do you want to
different
take
lane.
so do you want to take advice from somebody that has done it successfully or someone that has not?
Successfully
But do you know-
according to whose
successly
values?
life.
But do you know how
Like
much
real
you learn
mind.
from
Because your
failure?
values are
Hold
very
on.
different.
Do you
from
know how
mine.
much you learn from failure?
I don't know if you can't never win the game. How you gonna say you're a champion?
You didn't.
You losing every time.
How you win?
don't even make the playoffs.
What's
You feel
winning?
me? That's what I'm saying. I'm talking about real talk. You gotta listen. If I want to know how to win a championship, I'm gonna go talk to a champion, not a loser. Let's keep it real.
So if you're single, you're losing.
Let's keep it
If you're
real.
single, you're losing.
No,
That's what this
listen,
Your man ain't
listen,
fighting
listen.
for you, you
We
gonna
talking
lose,
about this
baby.
game of relationships. So if you ain't got no successful ones, you're losing.
It's
Yeah.
a lot of
And if
people's
you got
relationships
successful
are very
ones,
unsuccessful.
you're winning.
I think every
Very
relationship is
unfulfilled.
unsuccessful.
Very
Listen,
unhappy.
listen,
Very
listen.
unfulfilled.
Everybody
I'm
cheating.
trying to tell you.
Everybody cheating.
Relationships are
Your ass
filled
cheating.
with-
Your ass
cheating.
cheating.
married.
I don't
Your
got
ass
nothing to
cheating.
do
Your ass cheating. Everybody cheating.
I feel
Everybody
like
else
Hold on, I want to hear
I
Litha.
feel like relationships are filled with wins and losses. It's how you handle the wins and losses that determines how your relationship will succeed or fail. So I don't feel like if you're married, you're winning, or if you're single,
I don't
you're
believe that
losing.
shit. That's some bullshit.
I just feel like so.
Are you happy?
All right, so hold on. Hold on.
A lot of people
Let me
are
ask you this.
happy.
Let
They
me
faking
Let me
it.
ask you
I
this.
wanna
Let me
know.
ask you this. Did you have to chase your work down to get her, or was she like on you?
Yeah, I have to chase. I have to, you know what I'm saying? But
Right.
but
Okay.
here's my thing. Not only did I chase,
So let me ask you this.
I
No.
claimed it. You
Okay,
dig
so
what
let
I'm
me ask you
saying?
another question.
He a man of God.
Has before you was with your girl and before y'all was married,
Mhm.
chicks shot they shot at you, right?
Yeah.
All right. How did the shit go with the chicks that shot your shot?
What you mean? That's not.
Obviously not well.
listen.
They're not together right now.
No,
He's married
but-
to a
but
whole
what-
nother woman
what I'm saying
that
is-
he went and chased. And she probably was like, no, boy, leave me alone. And then he chased her.
And
And
one
then
so-
and then
like
she
my
was like,
dude.
all right, now we go together.
So,
Okay,
but here's the thing with that. Y'all don't choose relationships. We do.
Okay.
You dig what I'm saying? We decide on who's going to be in a relationship.
We just be like, oh,
I
well,
get
No,
you
no,
want
no.
me, I'm
Listen,
just gonna
listen.
go with it.
All right, so you mean to tell me?
I would've been a lot of
Look,
relationships.
listen.
go
Listen.
together.
Do the
Then
same.
you and Sexy
Look,
Red,
bro,
she
look.
said
Say the
that we
same.
go
Look,
together.
we can
You
say
know?
all this back and forth, yada yada yada, but
don't wanna let
y'all
me
don't
know
decide
why.
on who's going to get him and be your man, who's gonna take you serious. Y'all don't decide on who's gonna propose to you. You dig what I'm saying? The man decides on that. You have to play your part to actually get a man
We both
to
have
do
to
that.
play our
No,
part.
you don't. Stop.
We both have to
Listen,
play our
listen. You
You're
talk.
crazy.
She mentioned speaking to respond. That's clearly what you do. I'm telling you flat out. You gotta listen. Sometimes if you listen, you might learn something.
But
When
I can't
I'm
learn
still
nothing
going.
from you.
I'm still going. Listen, I'm 10 years your senior and very
fine.
successful in everything that I do.
Okay.
You can learn a lot from me.
Not in
You dig what I'm
regards to
saying? Yeah,
this
you
space
can.
of what we're
Yeah, you
talking
can. In
about.
relationships, I guarantee you can learn a lot from me. What I'm doing right now is trying to show others how to gain what I have gained. Dig what I'm saying? I want all my people to not only be married, but happily married with families building
Exactly.
it. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All like flat out.
And
That's
that don't
my
give
thing.
up.
And not only that, like we've been knowing each other about 13 years
yeah.
or something like that, right?
Long time.
I ain't changed. I've been the same nigga.
Definitely
Like, you
same.
listen, my people, they come to my crib for parties and this, that, and the other. Like, y'all know what it is. You dig what I'm saying? I'm speaking from a place of knowing and wanting better for mine. You dig what I'm saying? I'm not talking about, how you feel and how this feel and this man. Nah, I'm telling you just like this. If you want to, goddammit, learn how to win a championship, talk to a champion. Facts. You know what I'm saying?
That's that.
That's that.
Now, I agree.
I mean, I don't know. I kind of disagree.
I mean,
I ain't need no champion, and I'm a champion right now.
Listen, it depends on what we're talking about. All right, we filmmakers,
you.
right?
Yes.
We filmmakers, right?
Yes.
All right, you know what I'm saying? You want to know how to goddamn have a blockbuster movie, work for Marvel, so and so, and whoever. You're not going to talk to a motherfucker that ain't did
Is it only one way?
You're going to go talk to a motherfucker that has done it, right? Why not? Why wouldn't you?
I haven't.
You should.
I'm paving
you
my
should.
own way.
What I'm saying.
And
but,
I'm original, and that's what Hollywood needs. The world needs more originality.
Well, here's the
I don't
thing.
need to be like Wes Craven.
See,
Although that's my nigga.
You talking about? I ain't talking about on the creative side. I'm talking about how to get there. I have my pictures, my vision, things that I want to do to get out there to the world. You got your vision out to the world, sir. How can you tell me how to do mine? Listen, that's why it's probably not gotten there yet, because you feel like it's too big.
No, because I haven't put anything out yet.
It feels like it's too big for you to ask the person above you for the question.
Oh, no.
You dig what I'm saying?
I have an industry mentor that I talk to every day.
So there you're doing it. So you contradicted what you just said. That's what I'm talking about. An industry mentor.
No.
Right?
He's not necessarily teaching me how to do it, because it's my vision, it's my eye, is what I see.
I'm not talking about the creative part, sweetie.
He's just talking
I'm
about,
talking
like,
about
the
getting
guidance
there.
and-
Bro, you
Oh,
did
yeah,
this.
yeah.
You got your movie out, right?
Yes. And it
I
was
want to
because
get
of my
mine out,
mentor.
bro. What should I do?
Right.
What was the path you took?
What you mean?
So how did you become so successful at getting your own pictures out? Because that's what I want to do. And that's the same thing. It's the same
You know what I
concept.
did though? I went to Google.
Hey,
I
listen.
went to Google.
We-
It wasn't even him, because he's an actor in the industry. So he couldn't tell me how to make a movie.
Yo, good energy, good people. It's your boy Outlaw, one half of the dynamic duo Facts and Law, and you here with Visuals by Zoria. You see how beautiful the shit we got going looks? You know who does it? Visuals by Zoria. If you have any photos that you want done, visuals that you want done, hell, if you even want a video shot, Visuals by Zoria is where you get it done, right here. You dig. Peace.
Hey, we know how to have debates.
This is
Don't
what we
feel
do.
No way about
This
it.
is episode, who knows, 80
This is,
something.
see, that's
I
the
don't know how you're
difference.
gonna
That's the
act like
difference
people
between
though,
men
so.
and women.
Oh, here you go.
I don't
That
know
is
what
that
you're
is
talking
one of the
about.
things, because niggas is scrap. And
I don't
then
know what you're
be
talking
friends
about.
the next day, and if I fight with my friend, I better not see her in the street.
No, when you get older, no, because once you start getting older, you scrap with somebody. Being a man, if I scrap with a nigga, I don't think I'm gonna be cool with that nigga.
Yeah, nah.
Even
I
if
guess
friend,
maybe it's like at an older level. Like
scrap?
once you get older,
I think it
maybe
depends
over
on what we-
35
I'm not
and up.
scrapping right now.
It depends on
bro.
what we scrapping about. You know what I'm saying?
Like, what am I scrapping
If we get into
right
an
now
argument
for?
about football or something, and you
Yeah.
say something disrespectful, I might slap a nigga.
But I'm saying, what can I
But where does
say
it
to
go from
you?
there?
And we argue about football.
there's
what can I
nothing we
say
gonna
to you?
argue about like that.
Calling
though.
you a B or
like,
something?
wait,
like
Will,
that? Like,
there's not me and you. I'm saying if it's somebody,
but
because
she
I don't.
said friends.
Yeah,
like
Yeah,
your
no, like
friend.
actual friend. But see, I feel like maybe teenage dudes
Yeah,
and dudes in
teenage
their 20s.
different.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
called
Dudes in their 20s,
testosterone.
I think
pumping.
even up to 35, they're still like scrap.
'Cause I'm like,
And then
yo,
we can talk
Yeah,
about
Where
it.
I'm at right now,
I don't do that.
I can't see myself arguing with somebody,
That's probably
fighting
because
somebody.
y'all don't do drugs.
And then being cool. Yeah.
Yeah,
nah,
then
me
we
either.
broing it up
Nah.
like,
Mm,
nah.
at
fuck
this
you.
point-
Time I'll be fake as hell. It'll never be the same.
For me
Nah,
to
we not
fight
doing
you,
it.
I do not
Yeah.
like
We're not
you.
doing it.
Yeah, we're not never gonna be friends again.
Yeah, I don't
No,
like
no,
you.
No.
What else?
Give me
Yo.
the same.
We're never gonna be friends again. Only person I ever fought and I was friends again with was my sister.
Could,
And that's not I mean my real
That's
sister.
family.
can there be true romance without money?
No.
Yes.
Wait.
No.
It depends on your demographic.
No, you need money.
I
I
think
not
it's-
know what that means.
Right, I feel like it
Just
depends
saying.
on like what's your definition of romance. You know what I'm saying? Some people think
So-
romance is about the
It can be a
roses and
relationship,
it
a
is.
true
I
relationship.
think that there can. I follow this black couple. They're probably like 25, 26 years old. It's a black boy and a black girl. They came upon some land or whatever. They seem like, I don't know what their financial state is, but they don't seem like they're just like filthy rich. You know what I'm saying? Like it seems like they found like loopholes to attain things and stuff like that. And now they got a farm and they got like a lot of animals. They got emus and shit.
But
Like,
see, that's what I'm
they're
saying. But
super
that's if you
lit.
into that shit.
But that's
right?
what I'm saying. So I feel like yes, I'm saying that to say yes, there can
You
be
got a farm.
love without.
You got a farm. That's
You got money because that
that's
land
money.
ain't fucking cheap.
So my thing.
No, all of their animals that they got,
Yeah.
they were given. They were gifted these animals.
But at
And
the
then
same-
the land that they acquired, they got it through like these different.
But you
loopholes.
gotta
Like,
have some money to keep that shit up with the animals.
Yeah, but this
You
is
gotta
like
take care
this
of
is
it.
like their
Of
first.
having a dog
this
is
like
expensive.
Their first
You do,
year
yeah.
having it or whatever.
I got a
So,
little
dog
mini
is
I'm
zoo.
sure they found a way to
I
like
got.
monetize this
Yeah.
by now because
Yeah.
They on
they're
YouTube
making
or
money
whatever.
off. They're on YouTube. They're on,
Yeah.
they're on
Oh,
every
for
social,
real?
so they're making
So-
money off of that. I'm sure they found a way to make money.
Yeah.
But
I think it goes back into like what is romance to you? You know what I'm saying? Because you got some of these young motherfuckers they think romance is blowing a bag and buying me this and all that. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like romance is a connection, like a deeper connection than what people think. Like, you gotta take trips. You gotta still date each other.
For you.
No matter how long. Yeah, true. But I feel like everybody should take that advice. You know, still date each other.
Taking trips don't necessarily mean a
romance.
place that's
that
like
means
super far. We could just drive to Michigan to
go to a beach.
winery, or we could just walk.
Romance.
Holding hands, kissing.
So yes, I do think that. You know what I'm saying? You can
shout out.
You don't have to have money to have romance. You just have to be thoughtful.
Right. Shout out.
You have to have a plan.
Shout out my homie Breezy, my business partner Breezy, and Ignite Your Love, the film that we worked on. Listen, it's the 5 love languages. That's what's romance to people. If you can do that shit, whatever this person's love language is, you know what I'm saying? If you can do that without money, you know what I'm saying? Then you don't need it, right?
But mine is gift giving.
That's what I'm saying. So it depends on for you.
I have to have money.
Somebody else's might be physical touch. You dig what I'm saying? A massage or this, a hand, look, whatever the fuck niggas like.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? That might be romantic as fuck to them. You know what I'm saying? It's what's romance to you. You know what I'm saying?
Certainly. So that's why I think that it don't cost.
Yeah,
I mean,
it depends.
It depends on you and your flavor and what you own.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Because romance could literally be walking to Baskin Robbins to get ice cream, walking to the beach and walking down the lakefront.
Y'all could walk to the mall and steal together.
Picnic.
That might be romance.
You know
Y'all can go in there and shoplifting together.
But in order to get to the mall, you gotta have what?
Shit, legs.
What if he ain't got
legs?
What if he lives too far from the mall?
Hey, you feel me?
Then
y'all just gonna get them and go to the
You can't even give me an Uber.
Walk to the. What I'm saying is, it depends on what it is. Sometimes people really think spending time together is romantic. It don't matter what y'all doing. It just depends on the person.
When you like a person enough, you're willing to do whatever the fuck. Because I swear to God, I just looked at a post from about 10 years ago, or no, it was like 9 years ago. And I was like, I know I was on crack. This was crack and love, because what the fuck?
Wow.
The post just was like, don't you hate when
real
Facebook
shit.
just
Oh,
brings
the
up some
memories.
shit on the memory
Yes.
side? And you
That
like,
shit crazy.
oh yeah, you was on that shit.
Clown-
Hell yeah.
clown
you was a
emoji.
fucking clown.
But that's
Get
what I'm saying.
your clown
So-
nose in your shoes, because you was a dummy. You know what I mean? Like,
So I think to answer your question,
and we didn't have
you don't need money.
We was
It's just what you like.
No money.
No.
I think it's what you like. You
I got
need money
expensive
if.
hobbies and interests, so mine would definitely need money.
I
can't date
mean,
nobody
for
that's
you,
broke.
for me, I don't think money would matter, because that means
Can't.
if you need money for me for shit. So I'm gonna go back to male female. For me, the things that a woman can do for me that is not romantic does not require money. The things that men do for women a lot of times require money. You know what I'm saying? You said it, right? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it does require money.
It does.
Like real shit.
I mean, to have fun, you gotta have money.
See? And
You
what do you?
cannot be broke
How do
and
you
have
feel
fun.
about that?
Can you be broke and take a trip?
No, you got to. That's why we here.
Oh,
Gas, you
God.
need a flight, a bus ticket.
That's what I'm saying.
You got bread.
So my thing is this. I have my opinion, right? But I really like to get an understanding of, like, when we say romance, what does romance mean before we start saying, oh, that is or it isn't?
No,
Like,
we said what it means is to you. The question was, do you need money for romance for you? I said I don't. Anything that I think is romantic ain't gonna require money from me. You dig what I'm saying? But
not?
for her, she said it does. So I want to know what's your opinion.
I think that romance can be inclusive of doing expensive things and not doing expensive things. But I do think that it costs a level of energy. It costs a level of thoughtfulness and effort. And sometimes more or less money.
Right. And depending on what you want to do.
Yes.
Because as I said, the things that I might find romantic don't cost money. You dig what I'm saying?
But also the things
Listen,
that I might
listen,
do
we
as
can go on a
romantic
drive
don't
and
cost
pull
that much
over
money.
But you
and
need gas.
you surprise
I'm
me
finna
with
show-
some shit.
I'm gonna tell y'all about
Yes.
the best date that I ever went on.
Let's go.
And I really don't feel like no nigga ever topped this shit. And when I went on this date, I was 17.
Ooh.
When
So
I
it's
got
been
ready
a
for the
while.
date, the nigga told me, I'm finna take you around the planet. We gonna go to all 9 continents, and when we get done, I'm gonna drop you back off on Central. I said, okay. Show me a good time.
It was the
Show me a good time. Why this man take me to like the place with all the plants and shit, but not the one at Garfield Park.
Okay.
Like
a different one.
What is it called?
It's a
I think
conservatory.
it's inside.
Yeah,
I know
some of
what
that
you're
was
talking
observatory.
Mm-hmm.
I know what you're saying. It's
Yeah.
like 70 something.
I shot a wedding
We
there.
went. No, this place is in Oak Park.
Okay.
It was
Oh,
like right off
I know what you're
the
talking
what's
about.
name.
But as you walk through the greenhouse,
I love
it
that.
represents
So
each continent or whatever. By the end of it, we didn't pick this different lemon. The lemon was like this big. My granddaddy made lemonade. It was like, this literally was the best day. And he ain't lying.
Wow.
He ain't lying. He really did take me different places. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that didn't cost him nothing. It didn't cost us to get up in there. He already had gas in his car from when he was riding earlier in the week. This was in 2006, so gas is $1.50 a gallon. $2 a gallon. You know what I'm saying? It didn't cost him nothing.
Y'all didn't get nothing to eat?
I think we did get something to eat, but it was like
It was
not
already
expensive,
done.
and it was good. Like, it wasn't trash, because if it was trash, I remember. I'm a foodie and I like to eat. That's the way to my heart. So if it was trash, I would remember. He was super thoughtful, and
I think that's the core of romance.
So that's what I'm saying. It don't cost. It don't cost. Like, when you like somebody and you vibing, they could literally take you wherever, and y'all gonna have a good time. This is why Lakeshore Drive and Chill exists.
So
We all
Litha.
from Chicago and been riding down Lakeshore Drive with somebody we like. That's romantic. Whether you want to, people want to downplay it on Instagram. Oh, you think because you riding on Lakeshore Drive, that's a date.
Yes,
Actually,
we do
it
think
is.
that, motherfucker.
Actually, it is.
And
I just got a babysitter, and now
so going to the lakefront. Hold on.
Lakeshore Drive and grab a drink.
So wait, going to the
You
lakefront
mad
with a
at
drink and
all.
a blunt ain't a date?
I'm
No.
cool with that. You
That's
can
not a
definitely
date?
take
My
me
man
there.
don't smoke.
It's
Listen.
a low maintenance.
It's low maintenance,
It's
and
a low
I'm here
maintenance.
for it though. Because when you rocking with some, only way you feel like that.
No, I'm not saying that being condescending, because I've done it and I can enjoy it with someone that I like.
That's what I was just
but
about
it
to
has
say.
to be a combination of
Only
things.
way that is actually problematic is if you don't like that nigga. Like, this cheap ass dumb ass.
Or if
nigga,
he don't do more than that at all.
He a goofy
Hey,
ass- like, you
and
know what I'm
fellas,
saying?
y'all heard what I said. They said it. Make sure that you find somebody to like you more than you like them. Because they
No,
gonna
you
treat
do not.
they gonna treat you
They
wrong,
gonna
dog.
walk them like a
They gonna
dog.
treat you
You
wrong.
gonna walk them like a
Fellas, they gonna treat you wrong.
First of all, fellas, don't be with a woman just because of her looks. Don't be with the woman who's not matching your effort. I wouldn't encourage women to not be with someone who doesn't match their effort, and not encourage men to do the same thing. I think that a lot of the times men go for women that they're just physically attracted to, and they deal with a lot of bullshit because of they let their desires lead. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, understand as a man what it is you really need from a woman, and stop chasing the shit that's not, like we say with us, that the shit that's not gonna fulfill you. So we just gotta all hold ourselves accountable with that shit.
You know what I think about that?
She kind of ate.
It's a little funny.
I really did though.
Yeah, to a degree. But then it's also
To a degree.
Listen. Because it's funny to me, because I feel like y'all don't realize, like, after a while, it ain't about what you look like.
Really?
A man gonna be like,
Then why y'all cheat?
Because it don't matter what you look like.
Really?
Motherfucker Beyonce, hey, it ain't about how bad you is.
Wait, they don't
You know what I'm saying?
back to you no more.
Listen. It's not a listen. It's right. It's not about. It's not about. It's what are you doing? How are you treating that man? It ain't got nothing. You could be. Hey, Halle Berry can't keep a man.
Men cheat on you because you don't treat
Listen.
them
Ooh,
right.
she needs to come to me.
Halle Berry can't keep a man. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of women out here that also think because they are beautiful that's gonna matter. You know what I'm saying? If you have an ain't shit personality, that's gonna drive a man away regardless of who you are.
Hold on.
You know what I'm saying?
Halle is
like
married.
Halle's
married.
I said about the aura thing.
The fourth time?
It's really
Let's
about
get
your
it.
aura.
You said what now? You know,
Y'all
it goes
doubling
back.
down on my aura thing.
Real
It's
shit.
really about your aura.
Exactly.
But at the end of the day, people gonna do what they
I got
want to
something
do.
to say.
So
Speak now or forever hold your peace.
Let me stop playing. No, but seriously, okay. The reason why a person cheats, this is my belief, this is what I've learned, it's not clearly because of what you're not doing right. It's because of something that they're not dealing with themselves. And a man who does not have sexual discipline is very dangerous. He's first of all emotionally dangerous. Then he's spiritually. Well, we gonna say the basics.
No, keep going.
He's emotionally dangerous and he's physically dangerous. So with that being said, just be mindful of that. That's all. Like, the cheating thing is not excusable. You know, I kind of forgot where I was going with this, but that's what I just kind of wanted to say about that.
I mean, I get it. You know what I'm saying? My thing is, look, it is what it is.
But a person doesn't cheat. Men always like to say, "Oh, well, we cheat because you're not doing something right," or because you.
Do men say? Hold on, wait, time out.
Wait.
Is that something that men say?
You just said it.
So
I said people.
So
You just said
He
it.
did say
Wait, let me-
people.
I said people. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, people.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm
Well,
saying, is that
people.
something
I'm okay
that
with
men
that.
usually say?
With people, because I don't like to put men and women against each other. It's kind of outdated at this point. So with that being said, we need to have more conversations about how working together works. So we're people. We have some of the same challenges, even though we have differences. If a person is, if you feel like you need to cheat because a person is not doing what you need them to do, I think you also need to ask, why are you in that situation? Why are you continuously in that situation if this person is continuously not giving you what you need?
I can agree with
People
that.
are
Okay.
comfortable. They get
I
comfortable.
think
Are you selfish?
I mean,
They don't want to start over. That was my
well,
problem. I
here's
don't
my thing.
wanna
Most
start over.
so,
Selfish.
but most people are selfish.
Yeah.
Okay.
So hold
is
on,
it
hold
okay?
on, hold on.
Okay.
And one thing that I hear a lot of women go out on this trope now on, it's my selfish era. I want to be selfish. I'm thinking about me, this, that, and the other, right? That's a big thing right
A lot
now.
of us are healing.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Healing.
healing.
whole
phase.
shit.
They in that
Healing from
phase.
traumas that they
That's that
created
whole phase.
themselves, right?
Why
But, you know
I
what I'm
gotta be a hoe?
You know what I'm saying? They be
Why
healing
you
from
gotta be a hoe?
traumas they created themselves.
So wait, what is
That's
it? Selfish?
really
Selfish.
the
They
question.
So
brag
what
on
they
being
trying to do?
selfish, right?
What they trying to do?
Whatever the fuck they want. That's a whole phase.
Let's see.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's see. Okay, so I hate that. I hate when people say the hoe phase for women.
That's
Why I
cool.
gotta be a hoe phase? Do y'all have a hoe phase?
These whole ass niggas.
No,
Right.
not
Why
necessarily.
we gotta be a hoe?
It's very different.
We just know what we want.
Ain't
No, you
nothing
don't
wrong
know
with
what
being
you
a
want
hoe.
because if women knew what they want, then they would get
People
with
don't
that.
know what they want.
They would get with
Come
that
on,
man.
exactly.
They would,
It's a
listen,
human thing.
I'm still talking. Look, if they knew what they wanted, they would get with that man and stay with him. When you pick him, you get what I'm saying? But they don't know what they want. So what they do is have a whole phase and
It's
try and
okay
figure
to
it
not
out.
know what you want.
You know what I'm saying? If
I
the
ain't never had a hoe phase.
things, and I appreciate that. And your husband
First
will.
of all, that's nasty.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And your husband will appreciate it.
First of
Listen,
all, it ain't that many
every-
miles
hold
on
on,
my
listen.
pussy.
Graduate.
Huh?
Think
You're
so
a
bad.
college graduate, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
People are
You
so
saying you ain't had no
judgy.
whole phase?
No, because it's not a whole. Listen, men can't really have a whole phase.
Really?
Right.
So
He's
women can?
misogynistic.
Yes.
It's
Nice.
okay.
I don't like that.
All right.
Lauren is
Say good
misogynistic.
night.
I don't like
Listen.
that. Why we gotta
Misogyny,
be a hoe?
misogyny
that stuff.
is the hatred of women.
It's weird.
Baby.
I've,
Why
I've
call us
said
a hoe?
absolutely nothing.
Y'all hoes too.
Listen, I've said absolutely
We all
nothing.
hoes.
I've never said I've said absolutely nothing that gives you the impression I hate women.
Well, if you don't.
What I'm saying is, it's very different. Y'all ready for this one? Y'all ready?
It's almost like a
Hold on,
racist
no, no,
white
no.
person who
No.
he's not in the
Just
KKK.
say,
No,
I
no,
got
no,
black
no,
friends.
no.
Like,
It's literally not. But I'm gonna go into this. I'm gonna go into this and tell y'all why it's different.
Okay,
You know
we're
what I'm saying?
listening. I really wanna know.
So, couple things, and I've said it multiple times. Women are born with their value. A man has to obtain value. That's why it's a double standard when it comes to having sex, right? A woman, listen to this, right? Okay, so here's the thing, right? Right now we know that in fact it's 1 in 3 men right now are virgins or haven't had sex in the past year, right? As a woman, all y'all have to do is say okay and have sex. So you control access to sex. Men, a lot of men don't even get sex from a woman. Plain and simple. That's a fact. We know this, right? Right? We do know this.
There's a lot of sexual assaults happening.
Okay.
literally in Congo
Listen,
right now.
So
like,
listen,
y'all,
listen,
y'all
listen.
can't control
Listen,
yourselves.
listen,
Y'all
listen,
don't see us
listen.
raping
I'm just
men.
putting
That
all
is
the facts out there. Since you
absolutely,
wanna bring
I'm going to
up
go
facts.
ahead and say that's absolutely false. Y'all can pull up the data if you want.
We ain't
Listen,
out here raping
listen,
y'all.
it's literally less than 1%. Period.
In America?
Yes.
We're not just
Really?
talking about America.
So now you think it's gonna change because of the world? Listen, it's literally less than 1%. Right?
You don't know
So-
what
so
the
wait.
world.
Facts that you're talking
So-
about.
You
What
just
is
been looking up
So look,
statistics.
Wait, what is
yes,
Yeah.
all the time. This is probably my 20th time having the same conversation.
Pull it up right now.
Maybe
Let me
more
read
than
it
that.
myself.
They've
'Cause I
seen
wanna
it.
know.
Look, we do this often.
Can
I'm
you
trying
pull
to
it
tell
up
you.
and let me read it?
You pull it up while I talk, right? So
Let me
look.
get my phone.
I'm interested.
So going back to but look, going back listen, going back
Because I'm
listen,
really interested.
just go ahead and look at what are the statistics of how many women are raped in a year. Percentage per
I'm
per
scared to
capita
even
if you
look.
want. You dig what I'm saying? Right? And then we'll look at how that plays out. I'm telling you.
Okay.
It's not as big of a percentage as you think so.
Oh, okay.
Every 73 seconds, another American is sexually assaulted. On
I
average,
said rape. Sexual assault can also be simply someone saying something.
1
to you
out
you
of
don't like.
6 American women have been a victim or completed rape in her lifetime. 14.8% completed, 2.8% attempted. But saying all to say, more women still are raped.
Well,
than y'all.
yes, because that's a thing. That's because we are made different. It's physically different. But the whole point was women are born with their value. You know what I'm saying? When you are born as a woman, you are taught to find a man that's going to take care of you. You dig what I'm saying? That's pretty much the ultimate goal. As a man, you are born with no value. A man is only goddamn accepted by what he can do and what the world. This is how society actually is ran. You dig what I'm saying? A man is
you gotta look beyond society. Fuck society.
No, society is where we all live. That's the whole concept. It's where we live, where we all operate. So again, men have to build their value. A man has to actually make something of himself in order to actually have sex with a woman. That's why it's viewed differently if a man has had sex with multiple women, because he obviously had to do something to get to that stature to where he could do that. So whereas a woman, listen,
I still think it's crazy.
Whereas a woman, listen.
You want to talk about Bible and marriage?
Listen.
The Bible. Let's not get on that topic, please.
You ain't heard me. You've never heard me bring nothing up about the Bible.
Did he not bring nothing up about the Bible?
All right, so
please get on him. Y'all just take care of him.
Let me ask y'all this.
And the Bible was written by over 40 different people.
Nothing. What are you talking about?
Listen.
What are you talking about?
And why do you think were they attractive to me? Were they attractive at some point?
What did they attain? What value did they have? If you
listen,
don't have no job, you don't have no money. You're not even a pack worker. You're the store runner.
Listen.
What value do you have? But you have 12
So
kids.
listen.
That's not fair now.
So are we going to look at it realistically? All right, so look at it this way. All right, each one of you women are attractive. Y'all have been out. Men have approached you, right? Out of all the men that approach you, let's say on a monthly basis, if we go, let's say 10 men approach you out of a month, how many do y'all give a chance?
0.
None. I'm in a relationship.
No, even before that.
0. I'm very selective.
Exactly.
Very selective.
So how many times have you approached a man?
Once.
Exactly.
And that lasted 13 years until
So listen. But wait. So listen. Listen.
Listen, Linda.
So the point being, men get rejected 9 times out of 10. You dig what I'm saying? Those same men are not having sex. Y'all only think about the men that you like.
Why?
What about all the listen? Y'all only think about the men that you like. What about all the men that you've turned down? Listen, what about listen? Exactly. They weren't good enough for you. They weren't good enough for you. They weren't good enough for her or him. Where do these men go?
Excuse me.
So what I'm saying is, listen, no.
Craigslist.
So listen, exactly, and that's what I'm saying. That's why most men don't even have sex or have never had sex. That's the point.
They pay
for
it. No, they get it.
And they all listen.
They get
y'all listen. Y'all really think that everybody out here fucking like that?
Because they are.
Y'all, no, they're not.
That's nature taking its course.
No, it's not. It's a lot of men that do not. That's the point.
Shit.
Y'all only worried about.
Who knocking? That's a gunshot.
No, that's
I don't know what that is.
Fireworks?
We need to figure.
That was fireworks.
Yeah, it is definitely not gunshots. But that's what I'm saying is y'all don't realize that it's a lot of men that don't get that attention from women. Y'all turn men down all the time. Y'all don't think about those men you turn down.
Sure
if you think, listen, you keep wanting to talk about it. Listen, the men that like you that you don't like have to go somewhere. And if they get turned down by you, her, then they don't have anywhere to go. When I'm telling you, a lot of these men don't
they go
get
online.
That.
They go on these apps.
And that's why OnlyFans is successful, because it's a lot of men that don't get it. You did?
Liking people that was never on their level to begin with.
Come on now. They go to exes.
I'm telling you. What's the
longest you've been without sex?
I'm telling you facts. That don't matter to me. I'm not
talking about we want to know though.
No, I don't play that.
Okay, so what do you do?
You feel me? I have a whole wife. I'm not playing that.
Okay, before her. See, and that's another thing. Sex during marriage. A lot of people ain't fucking.
Listen, then you're not married. Yeah.
Like
if
no
there's
breaks?
Nah, fuck that.
That's good.
I don't play that. Like, fuck are we doing? You know what I'm saying? That's part of it. That's part of it. When I went back in the very beginning, I said it's about duty. It ain't about happiness. It ain't about, like, anytime I hear somebody say, I just want to be happy, then you got the wrong mindset. Because life ain't going to always be happy. When you get married, that's about being with someone for life. And y'all going through this shit together. It ain't about if we happy all the time or none of that. It's for a common goal and a duty to make sure that, in my case, that our kids have the best lives possible. You know what I'm saying? All that like, Our love is a byproduct of making sure this empire grows. You dig what I'm saying? When you don't think about it that way, I feel like you're going to fail. If you're worried about your selfishness and your own happiness, look, you think I'm happy to get up and go to fucking work every day? No, I could do half of what I do and be good, but that's not going to be successful for my family. You know what I'm saying? It's not about that. It's about duty and sacrifice and compromise and all that shit. That's how you have a successful situation. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I look at it, like real talk.
All right, is that enough since it's saying one shirt and that's empty?
I don't know. My nest ain't empty.
I know, but
you know what I'm saying. But
so that's what I'm saying. So after there are no duties in regards to like your children's success and things like that, what about that then?
So
because like at the end of the day, if there's no real like foundation in regards to the love, which I'm not saying that that's not your case. I'm just saying like if literally the whole marriage is based around duty. My duty is to make sure that my kids are successful. They see love, they see this, they see that, and then when they're not there and they don't have to see that shit no more, and they got their own shit in their building, and now you thinking about like, damn, I was here doing this shit, and low key, I kind of hate this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right. So here's my answer to that, right? So you got to look at it. Duty comes from knowing what you need to do to reach a goal. Right?
Okay, after the goal is met.
So
after the goal is met.
That's what I'm saying. A goal. It's not about who.
After the goal.
It's a goal.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? There isn't when you get married, it shouldn't be what I'm saying. It shouldn't be a separate goal. Look. That's what I'm saying. It should be. It's not about whose goal. Our goal should be for the success of the family.
But it's always not.
But that's the thing.
You have to make sure that
listen. What I'm saying is, from my point was the success of the family is what I said. You dig what I'm saying? So I get like right now at this point, we love seeing what we bring together. My family, her family, we both come from large families. When we do something together, everybody there. You dig what I'm saying? That goes from 2 people creating something to where it's 150 people here. You dig what I'm saying? Because of our union and what we've done. And then as our kids grow and they build their families, you embrace that. This is because of our union. That's how I look at it. It's not about her goals and my goals. Fuck that. We did this together either way. I can't do what I do. I can't be here right now if my wife didn't let me. You dig what I'm saying? Because she has shit she's taking care of while I'm doing this. When I go to be on movie sets and do these different things, it's because I have my wife. You know what I'm saying? Just like when
So she supports you.
Right, but just like when she went to school, you know what I'm saying? I supported my family. You dig what I'm saying? She didn't have to work a job. You know what I'm saying? She can go get her bachelor's and her master's and her this and her that. You dig what I'm saying? Because we have a common goal of the success of our family. Right. And that's what it works for me. You know what I'm saying?
So is it that once those goals are made, you make new goals? Because I really
want to know,
because like if everything is built around like responsibility and duty in the children, what happens when the children are successful, they're happy, they're married, they're
then
together,
the family continues to grow.
A marriage
and
needs more than responsibility.
And now you're happy with what you've built.
Then it'll be
now you're looking at exactly and our family growing. You know, when you plant a seed in the ground for a tree, you want it to grow and those branches grow and it keeps going. You dig what I'm saying? It's the same thing. You can't sit and say, well, what now? We got super tall. No, then we're going to get wider. You dig what I'm saying? It's just about the growth. It's about the building of a legacy. Right. You dig what I'm saying? My thing is about, fuck me, it's what I leave behind me. Right. You know what I'm saying? I ain't worried about, I'm 75. What I'm going to do now? Do I still like her? Shit, I hope I do. Look at all this shit we done did. Look at what we built. Look at us. Look at all this shit we got.
Could you be with someone that doesn't want to build anything?
I couldn't imagine it. You know what I'm saying? But I also would have known that prior to, before building with them. You know what I'm saying? If I say I want to build a mansion and you goddammit only want to put one brick down, I probably shouldn't have started that.
Well, see, you're blessed.
What if they lay you the whole foundation and then you get to the second floor and they like fuck the roof?
Exactly. You on your own, baby.
Then you probably should have had a full house under contract.
Well, I'm speaking from a perspective of someone who is possibly with someone who is compatible with them, but we're saying that there are various situations that are not don't have that connection, don't have that compatibility, that go in different directions, which require different choices.
And they shouldn't grow to that then they don't
grow
grow to that. That's what I'm saying. You don't then you don't allow it to get to that point.
What I'm saying is just because a person chooses to be with someone doesn't mean they're making the right choice. And you have to allow yourself grace to say, you know what, I may have made this decision for the wrong reason. But I'm going to be accountable and I'm going to be responsible and I'm going to remove myself from the situation and I'm going to do the work necessary to get me in a space that is conducive to my purpose, that is conducive to
my purpose or the family's purpose.
Listen, baby, I'm not talking about a married person.
I'm saying you said my purpose, that goes back to that selfishness.
What if there's no family to like...
So I want to ask you this, right?
You can't ask me anything because I haven't finished my point.
Listen, I want to ask you this, right? And the reason I want to ask you this is because you have how many siblings? Can I?
I'm not answering any questions because you didn't.
How many siblings you got?
I'm not answering that question.
See, y'all gotta listen.
Yeah, you're not listening.
Listen.
You're not listening, so I'm not answering.
So you got multiple siblings. Your parents were married for multiple years, right? From your perspective, you decided to look at things from their point of view, right? Even though not only did you come from that, a successful young woman, right? You have siblings, I would assume potentially successful as well. Their union, right, birthed you and the family that you all created. Yet you don't see the value in that because of something that you decided wasn't up to par.
I think that what you're basically saying is because you're present that's enough as a parent. Because you're in a relationship, that's enough. Because you're doing your duty, that's enough, and it's not. And that's all I'm saying. Duty is not enough. It's just not enough. And like I said, you're speaking from the perspective of someone who may be with someone who is compatible with you and your purpose. But a lot of the times that's not the case.
Yep, that goes back
and
to
when
the
that
support.
is not the case, you have to make different decisions. And they may not align with what you believe or what you've experienced, but that don't make them wrong. And it's more than one way to get to. And another thing you said, I'm not implying that you always have to be happy. Happy is a daily choice. As a person, I understand that I have to choose happiness. I have to understand what that looks like for me. And I understand that when you're with someone, there will be ebbs and flows. But what I'm saying is you have to have core values and principles in place that are compatible with each other in order for you guys to feel like this is it. I can do this longevity, lifetime with this person. And a lot of people don't choose because a lot of people haven't done the work as an individual to even understand or have the thoughts to elevate to that point, to make those decisions. That's what I'm saying. And from what my experience is and what I hear a lot of people's experience is people are in these relationships and they're in these commitments and they don't want to be. But they're there because they don't want to be lonely. Because they haven't dealt with their issues and this is a soft cushion for them.
Well, one thing that I will say to that
is
we're not meant to be alone. And that's the thing.
We're not. I agree with that.
You need to work through your issues in order to be with someone. That's part of it. Plain and simple. Also, what I will say is women, don't go out here and wait until you 35, damn near 40 to try and find somebody because then
religious?
I'm not really religious. Hold on, I'm not done. No, I'm not done. Hold on, listen.
Hold on. They say if y'all are religious in the Bible, they say that God gives some people the gift of marriage and gives some people the gift of singleness.
Well,
so there's not.
I'm not a religious person. What I'm saying is,
but you are
ladies, I'm not. Trust me. Listen, what I'm saying is, do not wait until you 35, 40 to decide on now you want to find something because now you've been through so much, you've decided that you don't even know what you want. You dig what I'm saying? Hold on, I ain't done. What I'm saying is, I think it is better for everybody involved to find that earlier on before you start, goddammit, fucking up your chances later down the line because you're putting yourself in a situation where you don't know what to pick. You dig what I'm saying? And there's a statistic that I always bring up. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. The more bodies you get, by the time you're a certain age, when you get married, it's making it harder for you to even stay in it because now you're going to compare your then husband to everything that you've experienced. And if you don't have the opportunity to experience these different things here and there, you don't know what to, you don't have
You don't have anything to miss.
You don't have the reference.
So you
point.
think monogamy is natural?
It's not necessary. No, it's not necessarily. Not for everyone. You dig what I'm saying? But it also is a situation.
What
where
he want to say is not for men. That's what he want to say.
I mean, it's not for everyone.
He just
was
not gonna be like flat out dead ass misogynist on this bitch today. I appreciate
but
that.
misogyny is the hatred of women. So making that statement has nothing to do with misogyny. If I was to say that it's not for men, you dig what I'm, because we can look at nature and see that it's not necessarily for men. You can look at that. You know what I'm saying? Like real talk. As I said, a woman is born with her value, also meaning her eggs, right? All the eggs that you are born with are all the eggs that you are going to get. Whereas a man, when he is born, when he wakes up every day, he's producing thousands and thousands of seeds. You dig what I'm saying? Those seeds have to go somewhere. If he is going to procreate, he can do that with 1 million women in a year. A woman can only procreate with a man 1 time a year. So we can look at it how we want. That is just straight up nature. You dig what I'm saying?
Nature don't make sense.
Yeah, you feel me? But it's not supposed to. It's nature.
Every day.
You know what I'm saying?
We all fucked up.
That's what I'm saying. And that's where a lot of that comes from. That's why it's frowned upon for women to have multiple partners, and it's not frowned upon for men because it's very different. If you have these multiple partners, you have sex with 10 niggas in one day, and you end up pregnant, nobody knows who the fuck the baby belongs to. If a man has sex with 10 women a day, and they all end up pregnant, we know exactly who the daddy is. You feel me? No, yes, because he's the only one that's had sex with these 10 women. That's what I'm saying. It's very different, and that's how nature breaks it down. Is there a reason why you left the set? Spicy.
I like that.
I think y'all picked well.
With that
Yep,
note,
come back to we gonna sign out. But you know what I'm saying, and I'm gonna keep and that's how I look at things. It is what it is. Am I right? To me, I am, but that doesn't mean.
I'm sure.
That's what I'm saying. But
hey,
but to
I'm
everybody,
sure you're right to you. No.
but to everybody else, it may be different. But you got to think about it. Listen, regardless if you think I'm right or wrong, I bet you I made some kind of sense somewhere.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
it's all opinion. It's all
the clock
opinionated.
is right
A
twice
broken
a day.
clock.
I'm
A
saying.
broken clock is right twice a day, right?
Listen,
That's what
He's
the saying
always
is.
saying
I'm not disagreeing
it's
with
whatever
everything
you,
you're saying, but
whatever
some of
works
your
for
opinions
you.
are very problematic. They're very problematic, and that's the
To
only
some
reason why
feminists,
I'm not a feminist.
But those are feminist talking points.
No, I'm about what works and what doesn't work.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what's so crazy? So when I was on my way here, I was like, I don't know. My boyfriend was asking me what we're gonna talk about today. I was like, I don't know. I hope not relationships, because I feel like the conversations, they kind of just go in a circle, and it's not solution based, and it just feels like we just beating a dead horse.
To me, it's just I like to hear your opinion.
Different perspectives.
Yeah, different perspectives.
But I do feel like I've gained a bunch of perspective here tonight. But
let me ask you this.
I already knew these things about you. No.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like real shit. But Litha, let me ask you this, right? You've known this. We've talked about all kind of shit throughout the years. You know what I'm saying? Situations with the car, shit like that. You dig what I'm saying?
Car so
like
don't make no sense.
You know, whatever the fuck I'm saying,
damn near
I
true.
execute.
I believe
you know what I'm saying, right?
And I'm not in disagreement.
Right. Not only that, but like you also know. I mean, you have to at least look at it and be like, well, that's kind of true. Like.
No, I'm gonna say that some things I feel like you be right about, and then some things I feel like maybe you drag.
Like what?
But
I'm curious.
Oh goodness.
I'm just curious.
You just dragged something right now. I just don't remember what it was.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. Like what? I'm just curious.
First of all, when you just tried to say that black women don't protect black men,
I
had to remind you that it was Juneteenth, and don't ever lie on our top. Don't play with us like that, because you know that ain't true.
Same rate.
You know that ain't true.
I said at the same rate.
Do we need to go back to the plantation and just talk about how like we really was like holding stuff down? Like,
or do we that long ago?
Or do we need to talk about that woman who was like standing in front of the gun in that march? And they was holding it directly at her head because she stepped in front of a black man. Or do we need to talk about how we do this all the time and we stand up for y'all even when y'all do raggedy shit like shoot people in the street and then get killed and then we got to protest for y'all ass? Are we talking about we don't? No, I do though.
See what I'm saying?
I'm going to ride and slide.
Look.
Malcolm X is my favorite.
So why wouldn't you protest for a black man that might be unjustly prosecuted?
I'm a protest.
I thought you meant with him being the person that's doing the wrongdoing.
But my thing is, at what cost? Here's my thing: if a black man does something wrong and a white man does something wrong, they're not treated the same equally.
True.
That's what I'm saying. So that's something that I think I would love for
At
our
what
women to
cost?
protest.
George Floyd going into the store with a bill that was
counterfeit
real.
20.
No, it was real.
But the threat.
Yeah,
was
the
that
threat
it
is that it was
counterfeit
fake,
20.
and then he
so
got
you gonna
get
kill me
killed.
over a counterfeit $20 bill?
But I'ma slide every time about some shit
Yeah,
like that.
you
I'ma slide
supposed
when
to.
you wrong, and I'ma just secretly tell you in the back when nobody's listening that your ass is wrong. But
Yeah,
that don't mean I'm not
real
gonna step
shit.
about you.
Because it ain't no reason for you to die
I didn't
for
like
it.
when you said that, so that's when I was talking about you dragging certain things.
No, I'm very verbal on that because my daughter's dad is white. So when all of that shit,
shit.
all of that shit,
So
Believe
wait.
in you. No, I'm just playing.
Wait. That might. How much time we got? 'Cause
yes,
that's different now.
Let's unpack. No,
That's
I'm
something
just
real
playing.
shit. That's a little different. I'm gonna keep it real. That's a little
Is it?
different. Yeah,
You think so?
absolutely.
I don't think so.
I think it's different when I listen to now the gripes that you have with that
Okay.
situation.
Okay.
The not supportiveness, the not believing in. You know what I'm saying?
But I
That's
have to
different.
add to that because the black men that I've had were not financially stable.
Yeah, but that
The
doesn't.
white men that I've had have always been financially stable.
Yeah, because a lot of
Whoa.
times.
But
wait, time out. But
they
listen,
want me to
listen.
be in a place to win just in case they can't take care
But
of
so here's the thing.
And I don't think that's
when
a
a
bad
lot of
thing.
them
It's
are in
not.
a
I love
place
it.
where it's financially stable, a lot of times that's given to them, right? So as a black man that might
This
not
man
have
just a
been,
truck driver,
he's
though.
going
We
to
gotta talk
have.
about her man.
He's going. Listen. I'm
He
saying
works.
he's
No.
going to potentially.
You know?
He's going to
Exactly.
potentially
That'd be the
have.
difference.
A black man is going to potentially have a better drive to want more because ain't shit given to him. You know what I'm saying?
I just had a mixed one for 13 years.
I don't know.
You know?
Same shit.
So
Hey,
with
man.
my
Fuck
So
the
with
race.
when she was saying like, oh, he didn't believe in you, like I have had my boyfriend tell me, because like I did the gift bags for the 312 Music Awards, and he actually had to help me. So that's why I be saying he actually do slide for me. I'm not gonna act like he don't.
Okay.
Like he say he not gonna help me, and then he wind up fucking helping me, and then being mad about the shit the whole time.
You
Right,
heard,
so,
bro.
You know
so
what I'm
my
saying?
question is, does he actually want to help you?
It don't matter.
he
it
don't.
don't
No,
It
matter.
does matter.
No, it
does
doesn't.
matter.
Listen.
You gotta
No.
have that desire to want to help me.
No, you
if
don't.
you just
He
faking
don't
the
want
funk,
to.
don't fuck with me.
He
See,
don't
but
want
that's-
to, but he
I don't
will.
That's
want to.
also
I don't
whole-
like fake love.
But see, here's my thing. That's not fake love.
It's not fake. It's
Listen,
actually the
listen.
realest form.
Just
Because like
compromise.
I'm doing
Look,
some
that's
shit
not-
that I
Look,
don't
look,
want
look,
to
look,
do.
look.
Your
Hey,
ass.
listen.
Through that.
It's a compromise.
I tell my kids, goddamn it, to get in here and do this, that, and the other. They might not want to, but they gonna do it. You know why?
Kids though.
It don't matter. And it's no different. It's no different in a
No,
relationship.
do that.
Here's my
No,
thing.
I mean, cause I
I
do
might
stuff
not
for
wanna
him that
do
I don't want to
something,
do. Like, baby,
but I'm
go,
going to
go
do
get
it
this,
for
go do
mine.
that. Like, I'm gonna do some shit that I don't want to fucking do, cause I'm
That's
like a
everyday
grouchy
life.
person
That's
sometimes.
that's
I
called
don't
compromise.
want to do shit.
That's
what I call-
compromise.
That's what I call duty for me because I'm stay at home.
Then you should also
raised
understand that duty is a real thing. And
Oh,
you
I
should,
get it. It's
then you
layers
should
of
take
duty.
heed to it. Just because he didn't want to do it, but he still did it, you can't knock that from him.
No,
A
but
motherfucker
okay.
will go to school, take a test. I don't want to take it, but I'm gonna do it.
Exactly.
You know what
I
I'm
don't
saying?
like that. You gotta give me that.
It don't.
You gotta
nah,
want to do
you,
something.
then you're asking for too much. I
No,
personally
I'm
think.
not.
So I
My
can accept-
mentor.
I can
Please.
accept.
Hold on, what you think?
I can accept.
Hold on, I want to hear what
Oh.
she think. Face says.
I thought you said you was
All
gonna.
right.
But I was saying that to say that after I complete the gift bags, he was like, I ain't gonna lie. This shit was good. It came together. I ain't see the vision, and I didn't expect it to come out this way. But damn, I'm like
I
looking
got
at
that
you.
too.
I'm looking at you different. Like you really like set a goal and then
But-
do the
I be
shit.
feeling like
And
I was
again,
right.
he's
like
not.
he's not.
I be
But
feeling
he's
like
not a
it's
creative,
fake.
right? He's
Exactly.
not. So when he sees it, you have to actually give him props for helping you through it. You have to show him. You got to show him the vision.
That's
real
what I'm saying.
talk.
Like, you do
like,
gotta
real
show
talk.
him the vision.
You spot
I know,
on
yeah.
actually because I had a 7-minute movie and my actor bailed on me and my daughter's dad came through. But did he want to do it? Like passionately want to do it?
Mhm.
No. But he did
But
it for
he did
me.
it for you.
But
exactly.
I still don't like that. Don't just
But-
come through for me just to come through for me. Come
but
through for me.
so-
I feel like that's some of the
and that
realest
goes
shit,
back to-
though.
remember what I said?
did want to, cause that's
Hey.
why
Hard
I
to
fucking
please.
came.
Hey, time out,
I
y'all.
ain't-
She hard to please.
Hey, remember what I
Yeah,
said?
that's what I
Hey,
said.
fellas, remember what I said? I said it. I'm telling you, it can never be enough.
It
Whatever
is
you do,
enough.
it's not
Oh
enough.
my God.
You can do it,
It's
and
enough.
it's
Unless
not.
it's
You
enough
just
for the
said it's
right
not.
woman. Maybe
That
she's just
wasn't
not right
enough.
for him. Or
You know
he
what I'm
not right
saying?
for her.
He
But
did
for
it.
example, I got hired to write an episode for
Mhm.
something that got picked up by Revolt TV.
Mhm.
And he said, "Oh, you're not really getting paid a lot for that."
That doesn't mean
But
he
I got
doesn't.
something. But no, don't say that. My journey is hard enough.
But it's not.
True.
Be like, baby,
But
I'm
that doesn't
glad
mean
you
it's.
got paid.
But it doesn't mean that that's not true. Maybe he's not looking at it from a creative standpoint.
Maybe he's
You're
like,
happy.
it ain't gonna work.
Listen,
Maybe
listen.
no, but
You're,
he
hold on,
like,
Letha,
babe, you deserve
Litha.
way more fucking
Letha,
money.
hold on.
No.
Listen. The point is, he probably don't even realize that you're happy about the fact that you got paid to do something creative that you
wanted
love.
to do. Exactly.
He's like, damn, I see how hard you work.
Where the
That's
fuck
all
the
they
rest of
gonna
your
pay
money?
you?
Shit, they
No.
cheated
That's
too.
what,
that ain't
but
that
see, but
energy
that's
that I
what,
get.
but that's what you're saying to yourself.
That's what
That's
You're not
no.
giving him the credit. You get, listen.
What if you're not
so,
giving him
so if
grace?
he was like, yeah, they paid you good for that, then you would have felt better, right? You dig what I'm
And
saying?
then you
No.
secretly thinking they cheated
That's what
me
I'm
too.
saying.
Like, you know
gotta,
what I'm saying?
Come
Like,
on, man. You gotta give some grace.
See, y'all haven't been on my
You-
Facebook. My
no.
Facebook followers.
I'm gonna lurk your
Facebook.
Facebook.
Your
so I can
Facebook
know.
followers
They know
probably
me.
they probably indulge in the BS and keep shit bad. I'm trying to give you the positive. I'm telling you flat out,
Nah, they be
give that
positive
brother
too.
more grace because, as he said, they didn't pay you enough. He should probably be your manager. You dig what I'm
He
saying?
the
Hell
logical
Hey, listen,
one. He won't get that
hell
Hey,
money.
listen.
no.
I'm gonna keep it real. If I see my wife slave over something all the time, I'm always gonna think I'm gonna tell her they should pay you more. You dig what
don't
I'm
do
saying?
that.
Because that's what you should do because you're worth more, especially in his eyes. He was there with you for the grind. He was with you shooting in the gym. Y'all see what I did there? You dig what I'm saying? You feel me? That's what I'm saying. You should give him more grace in the simple fact that he feels like they should have paid you more.
No, I give him grace because he does a great job paying bills. He does a great job being
Damn,
the
don't
overhead.
reduce
Hey,
this
listen.
man.
No,
Hey, we
let me
finna
finish,
go
let me
crazy.
finish.
Y'all
Wait,
know I don't like that one.
let's not.
Y'all know I don't like
Let's
that
not.
one.
Let me
Listen.
tell y'all, when I
Listen.
met my daughter's father, we was at work. He said, "What's a pretty young lady like you doing at work?
Mm-mm.
Let me pay your bills. Let's have a family." And what did I do? I did that shit. Okay? But the fact is that he changed. He didn't know that I was going to grow and become what I am right now. I'm a powerful motherfucker in this industry. So when y'all check out my page, y'all will see that. So for him to not even support me if I'm not getting paid for a screenplay, ask me how it's going. That's what I'm talking about, support. Ask me how it's going. Are you getting paid? What can I do to service you? Not help. I don't like the help word. What can I do to service you? I don't get that. But you want to marry me?
So wait. So you want this man that met you at his job, told you he's gonna pay all your bills.
But he didn't do
Hold
that.
on. I ain't done. Proceeded to do such things in some form or fashion, then put you in a situation where you could go and pursue your passion. And since he felt like they wasn't paying you enough, now he ain't shit.
Nah,
Come on, man.
He
What
didn't
we
say
doing,
that. He
Joe?
never said that.
Come on, man. What we doing? Listen.
He said they're not paying me.
Exactly. Enough.
So
At all.
so
Either
too,
way.
That's one
What
thing
I'm
you don't do to an artist. You never talk about them not being paid.
Look.
We go through enough of doing free work.
And there you go, thinking on a creative level. He's not a creative. He
And
don't give a
that's
fuck
all I'm
about
saying.
that. His
That's why
job
it would never work.
His job, what's been working for 10
Creatives
years.
need to date creatives.
No, they don't.
They don't.
Because
They
guess
do.
what?
No, you
fuck
need
around, be
yin and
broke.
yang. That's why
You be
yin and
broken
yang
homeless.
exists.
You know what I'm
Yin
saying?
and
You
yang
fuck around, be
exists 'cause you
broken
need
homeless.
balance.
You need somebody to goddamn it be like, well, we still got to pay these bills. You dig what I'm saying? If he want to jump head first with you and say, oh, yeah, let's do all this and fuck it, they ain't paying you, but fuck them bills, y'all gonna be on the fucking street. You need somebody that told you when he met you, why are you at work? That's the first inclination that he wants you to do what you want to do, right? So he's saying, I'm saying, but see, well, you've been living that dream for 10 plus years.
I have. But could it have been better with his services?
Yeah, everything can always be better, but you also need to give that man some grace and respect what he's doing and what he's done. You don't, because if he
that's all he's good for.
Ira, if he goes back and watch this, he's gonna feel bad.
No, he not. He already know. I am so open with my man. He knows.
Just because you're open with him doesn't change how he may perceive this. I'm telling you from a man's point of view that you self-admittedly said that he told you what he would do and why are you working. Now you telling him that he's not supporting you when all he can see is I'm paying bills,
pay all these fucking bills.
I'm
What
whooping
you
my
mean I'm
ass.
not
But he wasn't paying mine when
Listen,
he said he was.
listen.
So
Either
then
way,
what?
then why are we in a relationship and have a child?
Because I was with child already.
Exactly, and we should have.
That's sacrifice. That's what
no,
women
that's
do.
called.
We sacrifice, unfortunately.
Look, in that scenario, I feel like we need to make sure we make the best decisions for ourselves. You dig what I'm saying? Because when it comes to that, you can't knock this man because he doesn't see your vision of grandeur because he's not a creative. He's a logical man. He drives a truck. Do you know that's one of the hardest livings to make?
Oh yeah.
Do you know that by the time them brothers be 45 years old, they backs be fucked up?
Oh,
But
it's
what they're doing, and
already
that's an essential job. He has no other option but to sit on this road for hours after hours. Hold on.
No,
Listen, what I'm saying right now, and the money that he's making in his head, that's what he sees because he needs to provide for his family. You dig what I'm saying? My problem is that a lot of times, us as creatives, we overlook that. And we think about the grandeur and the dreams and what we want to do. We don't think about the logical side of it, the fact that this brother is busting his ass for his family. He ain't left you. He's only tried to marry you 3-4 times. You know what I'm saying? We need to think about that because 1 in 4 of our women will not be married. You dig what I'm saying? Like, I'm sorry, 3 in 4 won't be married. Only 1 in 4 will be married. You have a man that is there for you and your child and wants you. He wants to be there regardless of your he ain't shit moments, he ain't doing this moments. He's still trying to be there. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of women out here right now, half-assed to you, but he's probably giving it his all. A lot of women don't even understand the struggle that it is to be a man. You dig what I'm saying?
Y'all don't understand the struggle of being a woman.
Yes, the struggle of being a woman.
Y'all got privilege. Y'all have privilege being a man.
This show ain't gonna never end.
And you have privilege.
This show ain't gonna never end.
Women, when we get pregnant, what we do naturally. We gonna take care of our babies naturally. Whether they walk out or they don't come back. We taking care of the kids. We taking care of the family. We taking them to the doctor's appointment. We going to the grocery store. We cooking. We doing laundry. We doing all of that. Meanwhile, they going to work.
Hey, listen.
Okay.
Let's wrap up because it's a never end.
Never.
At this point, it's a never
Let
end.
them know where to follow you. Anything you got coming, let them know.
Talent the Artist on Instagram. I'm gonna say this. Just follow me. I got everything coming out: albums, TV shows, movies, short films, feature films, everything. Canvases. Y'all can catch my art at XL Film Fest. Shout out to Troy Pryor.
Gang.
Nice.
Period.
Loud.
My name is Loud Litha. You can follow me on IG at loudlitha.com. I'm sorry, not .com. Loud Litha. That's it. Just LOUDLITHA on Facebook. Jalita Jazad. Make sure you tune in to my show. It's on Dub Sauce Radio.
Dub Sauce Radio.
From 7 to 9.
You dig.
www.dubsauceradio.com. DUBSAUCE.com. Follow your girl. Link up with me.
Gang. And all right, and
What's up, you guys? I'm Angie. I'm a makeup artist and I'm a bartender. I also have a mobile bartending service.
Nice.
You can find me at Prestige Pour, Instagram. And if you need makeup or if your girl needs makeup, you can find me at FaceXTime on Instagram _, so FaceXTime _. It'll be in the comments below, so make sure you look for all of our handles. And yeah, that's that.
Gang. Let's go, Brody.
It's on you.
Oh, it's on me. Oh, well, fuck it. Y'all know what it is.
Right.
It's your boy, Chicago Outlaw, the West Side Legend, ChicagoUTLAW. The same O in Chicago is the same O in Outlaw. It's only one. And if you want to follow us, it's the Facts and Law Pod Show. It's a pod show, not a podcast. You need to see this fly.
I made that tag, and I just want to say that they don't mind.
Wait, which one?
I did. This is not a podcast. It's a pod show.
Oh.
Very first one to say it.
Listen.
Y'all want to go back and look at it?
Look right.
Give me my credit.
I'm gonna come back and update my
Give me
story.
my credit.
Look, Loud Litha.
No.
Loud Litha, I love you, sis, but
I love you.
unfortunately, you were not.
Definitely
I'm trying to tell you, Joe.
All right, whatever.
We call it out all the time, Joe. I'm trying to tell you, Joe.
I'm gonna go back and look because I'm telling y'all.
Go for it. Listen. You know what I'm saying? But you know,
check it out.
Y'all know what it is, man.
Y'all want to follow your boy? Follow me on Instagram, Eating with Facts. Man, this has been an eventful episode.
Yeah.
One person walk off and come back
To
on.
say the least.
Are you crazy? Hit the like, hit the notification bell to get notified every single time we drop content. Man, share this joint.
Yeah.
Drop a comment. Man, do all the above.
All
you
that
know what
shit.
I'm saying? Because we just doing this brick by brick. We
That
building
organic
this thing.
shit. You
That's
dig?
the only way, bro. That's the only way. And I can't wait till the next episode. I can't wait till we gonna have next week.
We got some great shit
about it.
going, man. Listen, man, y'all know what it is. It's your boys, Facts and Law. Look, the #1 pod in the city. Don't let nobody tell you nothing different.
Oh,
You know
my
what I'm
mama.
saying? And All you motherfuckers out there buying followers, buying motherfucking comments and all that shit, you niggas is some motherfucking suckers.
Okay, Tupac.
Stop it.
He just went crazy.
Oh, we do this shit every week. They must don't know. Y'all better goddamn it watch.
Tell the difference.
Listen,
Hey,
we do this
look,
shit.
on my
We can
mama.
tell.
Definitely
Real
can.
talk. You know
Blue
what I'm
check
saying? So like
buyers. No.
all that old goofy ass
Hey, I
shit
bought
y'all
mine,
be
though.
doing.
But
Y'all
I ain't
looking,
got it no more.
y'all looking real funny in the light. You know what I'm saying? Real funny
That
in the
being
light.
said,
We see
You
you.
feel me?
y'all know the motto, life is good.
I'm trying to tell
And we're
you.
gonna catch y'all on the next one.
Great.
Peace. Yo, bitch ass nigga. Let's
Do me a
Damn.
favor.